Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Back at you with a new video. I'm a little bit late since we ended up doing the Chiefs and the Saints, but your boy is here. Baltimore Orioles, Seattle Mariners, live play-by-play reactions at the top of the second. I had to readjust a bunch of things with the overall look of the channel, but your boy is finally here, and I got things lined up properly. So apologize that it took a minute for me to get going, but again, I normally don't start a little bit late, but again, I normally don't do back-to-back games for football and baseball. But here I am, and I'm finally here. So hopefully, I didn't miss anything. We're still at 0-0 in the top of the second. So now I just got to get all my sizing down here, of getting everything situated. There we go. One away. Gang, sorry about that. I was going to get going about 5 minutes ago, but then I noticed my football stream compared to my baseball stream, it didn't line up. The scoreboard is different because I use NFL.com or I use ESPN, and it looked all fucked. So I was like, I'm a perfectionist. So I wanted to make sure I got everything lined up with the baseball cards and the football cards and, change the title underneath instead of the Chiefs and the Saints. I had to change a shirt, change the hat. Um, I had to get it all changed up a little bit, but they didn't score anything. So your boy is here, and I don't think anyone really cares. It's the first game that I've been able to do at this point. But what a wild ending in that Saints game, huh? That's crazy. And then now I got to get the Niners and the Raiders up as well as the Saints. What's good? Popped up for Frazier. Here we go, Julio. Daniel in the building. What's good? Sour, what's good? Yeah, like I said, I was if we had JP, I think we would have ended up winning both of those games. And it's funny, my boy Justin and Preston were both at the game for Felix to get the t-shirt and to have him go in the Mariner Hall of Fame. And they were on the same side of the field on third base, but they didn't know that they went with separate people, and I told them. And then obviously I had a friend that I took out to dinner. So that's why I didn't do the game on Friday that we won. And then yesterday, a heartbreaking loss, 1-0 in 10. So I've watched the games. And then I'm here now, and I did the Chiefs and Saints. Otherwise, I would have started it on time. But that game almost went into overtime, and it overlapped. So, yeah, but if we had JP, we would have won last night, guaranteed. And again, the magic number, Sour, is 5 runs or more, right? Or 7 to 10 hits, and we didn't get either one. So just kind of unfortunate that we ended up losing. But thank you to Shep and Sarah and some of y'all for helping me out on the Twitter side. Let's get to 100 in donos. And I had to change clothes and get everything situated. Got to get a Mariner shirt on. Got to, I have my Tampa stuff on. So popped up. But I knew as that game was creeping closer, it started at 10. It was supposed to end at 1. It didn't end until about 1:05, 1:10. And then this one was supposed to start at 1:10. I was like, fuck, I'm not going to have time to start right away. But, at least I didn't miss any scoring. I watched it while I was prepping. And plus, I wanted the screen and everything to be good to go. And I'll go over the lineups once we go in the commercial here in a second. So hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Top of the second. Big swing and a miss. Bryce Miller. Baby. First strikeout of the day for my boy Bryce. Let's go. Let's go. Well, let's go over the starting lineups here real quick. So first, here's the thumb that I decided to make. Pacific Northwest owned Adley Rushman. And then we got Julio Rodriguez. So let's go over the starting lineups here just real quick because I didn't get a chance to do it, and that's what I do, right? All right, so leading off for the Mariners, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Batting second, third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Batting third, big dumper, catcher Cal Raleigh. Batting cleanup and batting fourth, DHing for Seattle this afternoon, Teoscar Hernandez. Batting fifth, first baseman Ty France. Batting sixth, right fielder Dominic Canzone. And I need to see if there's a good Mariner photo of him. Batting seventh, left fielder Cade Marlowe, who was wearing some really cool custom Jordans with the Mariners yesterday. Batting eighth, shortstop Dylan Moore. And batting ninth, second baseman Josh Rojas. And on the mound is our ace, 7-4 with a 4.20 ERA. It's 420 somewhere. Okay, Bryce fucking Miller. And he just got a K, so it's fucking Miller time. Let's go. And I apologize not being on time for this game. I was doing the Saints and the Chiefs because that's all I do as I fucking grind and I grind and I grind a little more. You feel me? All right. And then for the O's, leading off for the Orioles, DHing today, Adley Rushman. Batting second, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Batting third for the O's, right fielder, Anthony Santanda. Batting fourth, left fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. Batting fifth, first baseman Ryan Mountcastle. Batting sixth, the former Mariners second baseman Adam Frazier. Batting seventh, center fielder Austin Hayes. Batting eighth, third baseman Jordan Westberg. And batting ninth, catcher James McCann. And on the mound for the O's, 7-6 record with a 3.19 ERA, Kyle Bradish. And for your visual pleasure, my thumbnail, Adley Rushman and Julio Rodriguez. And next up, we got Teoscar Hernandez. There we go. So at least I can get that in. You feel me? Your boy. What's good, Daniel? What's good? Kirby with the masterclass, but we couldn't because I didn't do the game. I think the sports gods were mad at me. Well, I was like, oh, he didn't do the game. And then they ended up losing 1-0. And both my friends drove up 3.5 hours to watch them lose 1-0. But they did get a cool King Felix shirt for free with the game. So big swing and a miss. 2-2 count for Teoscar. I hope you're doing well. Let's get to 100 in donos. Let's do it. Yeah, they are. But it shows you we beat their ass the first game. We barely lost yesterday. If we would have had JP and we would have got it started fast, we would have won. Or maybe if I would have did the game, you know, the sports gods know when I do the game and when I don't. But again, you have the Astros and the Rangers, the Rays and the O's, the Blue Jays and the Mariners are the wild card. Teoscar? And honestly, not doing the Mariners for 2 days, I felt weird. You know, I do the Mariners almost every day. And then to not do the Mariners for like 2 games and against the Orioles, but I did have a good excuse. You know, I went on a date, 2 dates, you know, so, you know, when you end up, you know, having a horrible relationship, the previous one and then another one, and then you're not single for like 15 years, and then you actually have someone good in your life that you haven't seen in 10 years, and you want to make sure it's a good memory. You know, went to Olive Garden, went to drinks, and then yesterday we went to go see the Dracula movie. We didn't go see Barbie. We didn't see Oppenheimer. And then all the movies in the previews were like horror movies, like The Conjuring and all these other ones. So I'm not huge into horror or thrillers, but I will watch them occasionally. So, Ty, go Ty, run your fat ass. Damn it. 2 away. It's like I'm the only full-time, you know, Mariner YouTuber. It's like it felt empty, bro, without you. I appreciate it. I'm back though. You know, I'm back. But there's going to be some times on like a Friday, you know, I might take a day off. But I did pump out a lot of reaction videos, you know, on Friday and Saturday. So it's not like I left anyone empty with no content. I'm going to make sure I pull off that content before I go. So Teoscar, nothing. Ty France, nothing. Next up, right fielder Dominic Canzone. And I need to find a new Mariner photo of him. Hopefully they have one. I'm going to look right now. And I would have been on time for this stream, but again, I wanted to end up doing the Saints and the Chiefs. It was an awesome game. So your boy has to grind, you know? No rest either. It's like do 3-4 hours straight and then just jump in for another one. Well, I'm looking for Dom's Mariner photos, and he don't fucking really have a whole lot. Come on, Dom. So hopefully at some point the photographers will take some better photos. But for now, at least I give you a fire Diamondback photo of him, the best one they have. But it's not a Mariner uniform. But hopefully we can find one like this. Chop foul. But I did feel a little empty inside. And trust me, out of all the matchups all year, right? I've been looking forward to doing the Orioles, but also too, when you have someone that it could be someone special in your life, that you haven't seen in 10 years, sometimes you got to be able to, make a decision. What's going to be important, the Orioles or someone that might be a big part of my life? So, you know, now, if it was like against the Royals or the fucking A's or the Nationals, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? But it hurts when it was the Orioles. But again, everything worked out, and I only missed 2 games. And again, it's going to happen from time to time. If you have a girlfriend or if you have time, you got to make time for people in your life, whether it be a friend, duffel bag boy, Justin, Joey, or my boy Preston, or someone like a girlfriend. So 2-2 count. Chopper, foul. But I will admit I did miss you guys doing the Mariner games. Now, I didn't miss yesterday. Yesterday we lost 1-0 in extra, so that one wasn't a big deal. But that other one on Friday night would have been a really fun one to do. And your boy is always grinding, so absolutely I got to. Yeah. Good job, Dom. But I already told her, I was like, it's either going to be you or nobody. That's like I got Paisley, I got my my channel, I got my friends. It's like it's either going to be you or it's not going to be anyone. I don't have any interest in any other female, besides this one that we've been friends for 10 years, but we've never dated or anything. And hell, I haven't even seen her up to a couple days ago for 10 years. Last time that we actually linked up and partied together with a mutual friend, my boy Marcos. So, yep. I hear you, Sauer. Sauer got a starting lineup, got 5 kids. Point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, and a wifey. You got the head coach there too. Wife, head coach, and the 5 kids all in the starting lineup. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. You got them all. And linebacker. Sauer busy. He's a busy man with his job too. Cade Marlowe did not go. But obviously, me being the Mariners YouTuber, I gotta, you gotta find that balance, for happiness with an individual in your life, male or female, and then obviously your dreams and your goals. Bottom of the second, 0-0. 2-0 count. Struck him at, I wish. Nah. 2-1 count. And I don't like to rush things. If I'm going to end up setting something up, I can't come in if the picture doesn't line up to the scoreboard and the cards, things are all fucked because my NFL setup and my MLB setup is slightly off because I use an NFL scoreboard and this one's ESPN. And I was like, this doesn't look good. I'm not going to start the stream yet. So I was going to start it, right there about in the middle of the first, but I wasn't ready. So, but we didn't have anything happen. So I didn't really miss anything. Now he's got to work on the bench. I don't know if he's going to want any more kids if he got 5. It's a lot of responsibilities to be a good Faja. To be a good Faja for a starting lineup. Point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. So he got Sour Vanilla the second, Sour Vanilla the third, Sour Vanilla the fourth, Sour Vanilla the fifth, Vanilla 1, Vanilla 2, Vanilla 3, Vanilla 4, Vanilla 5. And then wifey's pure vanilla. My boy, I'm glad that you're here, and hopefully we'll get Reflect and a few other the Mariner fans here because I love the O's are like one of my favorites. Struck him out, fuck. You know what I mean? I don't want to miss any Oriole games or any Ranger games or Angel games or but especially how good the Orioles are. I knew it was going to be pretty exciting, and we were on that heater as the hottest team in baseball, and we still are. But since we lost 1-0, now we have to get back to another win streak. We got it up to 8, and then we ended up losing, which sucks. But I thought if we would have won, that Felix start, there was a chance that we could sweep. And then I think we have the Royals next. We could have went on a 12-14 game win streak. But, unfortunately, JP got the concussion, and we couldn't manufacture 5 runs or 7 to 10 hits. And, a rock band. All right, so who, if you guys are a rock band, so you got the lead singer, that's Sour's, first kid, and then you got the guitar, right, and then you got the bass, and then you got the drummer, and then you got the backup singer, and then you got maybe the fifth kid's the dancer. The wife is back there too, right? Getting it done. All right, Sour's got all of them. My goodness, let's go. All right, I need to go get my Snapple out of the freezer. It's probably all fucking frozen at this point. So he got the basketball team, the football team, and the rock band. I see you. All right, leading off for the O's in the top of the third baseman Jordan Westberg. Batting second, catcher for the Orioles James McCann. And playing DH tonight, leading off Adley Rutschman from the Pacific Northwest. Used to go to 5 to 10 Mariner games with his dad. And that's my boy. Let's go. All right, let me go grab my drink here real quick. Glad I didn't miss like a 5-run first inning. I would have been kind of irritated, but your boy is here. And then we still got the fire thumb too. All right, let me go get my drink here real quick. A manager to all of them. The daughter's on base. Badass. All right, I'm back. All right, what happened here? Did I miss something? God damn it. What did I miss? Top of the third. Oh yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite too. There's a few of the ballparks that I'm like I would love to go to. Orioles is one of them. Obviously with Seattle, we got an amazing one here too, but there's a few that I'm trying to remember which ones I really like the most. There's a few of them though. I have a top 5 list. Paisley's on the couch. It's hot as hell here in Oregon. It's like 100 to 105. And I hate ignoring her, like as a dog dad. It's like I already went for an hour walk with her. We'll go for another hour walk late tonight when it's cooled down and whatnot. But it's like I don't like having her feel like ignored and whatnot. So Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Runners on the corners. Fuck. I think I'm going to move one of my fans over to Paisley too here in a second. Got to make sure my pup is comfortable. Top of the third. We're knotted up at 0. Come on, Bryce. You're my boy. Gunnar Henderson, man, if you got a name like Gunnar, you must be good. And shout out to Shep and Chief Will Chief and Cyberpunk for making that stream successful since I've missed a couple, doing reaction videos and being out. But I did enjoy that Dracula movie. It's actually pretty good. If you're looking to see, something besides Barbie, or Oppenheimer and whatnot. And they got a lot of like horror stuff coming up pretty soon in the next few months too. Like The Conjuring and shit like that. If you like that type of stuff, kind of psychological thriller shit. Top of the third, 0-0. Gunnar Henderson in the box. 1 home run in the last 10 games. He's overdue. Miller, 37 pitches. Doesn't really have his type of game so far. He's only got 1K. Each pitcher only has 1K each. So not ideal, really, but nice. Sacrifice, though. 1-0 O's. Yeah. And then the Dracula one is like they're on a ship. So they're on like a port and then they're trying to make it like to London. And then this weird stuff starts happening and whatnot. So it's not like, oh shit, it's scary, but it's like it's a good watch. You're in tune with the characters and then you get to see some of the killing and stuff that's going on. But I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I usually don't go to movies, that often, but I mean, it gives you something other than Barbie and Oppenheimer to watch if you've already seen those. I won't go see Barbie, but I would go see Oppenheimer though. But most people that have told me that have seen Barbie, they said they liked it for the most part. I don't think I've really met anyone that said they hated it, but hold on, I'm trying to see if I can figure out this shadow that I have. Shit. I need to go get this fan over to my pup here as well, but it's 2 outs. Maybe I'll just wait. Top of the third, 1-0 Orioles. Come on, baby. The sports gods are trying to like teach me a lesson. Like, this is what happens when you don't do the Mariners. Get it, Gino. There we go. All right, let me get the fan going here for her. All right. I got Paisley some strawberries, and she's good now. Oh, I need to turn that on. Hold up. I wasn't able to watch NASCAR, but I can be able to watch a little bit of that game too. How's the game going? The NFL game. All right, I got it on now. All right, I got the Niner game on now with the Raiders as well. All right, 1-0 Orioles in the bottom of the third. Shout out to everybody in the room. I appreciate you guys. All right, Dylan Moore. And I was asking my buddy Justin. He took his friend for his birthday to the game, and it's a gosh, they got a hotel and they spent all this money. They got the Felix Hernandez shirt. He got introduced in the Mariner Hall of Fame, and then they lose 1-0 in 10. I was like, fuck, that's rough. Struck him at Dylan Moore. All right, but I got both games on now, so I'll be able to watch that. And then NASCAR, I'll just have to watch later. Any updates on NASCAR or anything in the sport world? Please comment below. Keep me updated on any of the NFL news or with Niners and Raiders, even though I'm watching, and anything baseball or NASCAR related. Please give me updates. I feel a little flustered, like I said, once I have to do one stream and then I bounce into another, so it takes a minute to kind of get adjusted. Amazing tutty by the Niners. Rojas with the 3-0 count. Come on, baby. You're kind of like the Colton Wong clone. Let's go. Takes a strike, 3-1 count. 7-7 Niners and Raiders. Chase is in second. Nice. I don't know if I can stream and then watch 3 streams at the same time, but I got the football game on. Oh, nice tackle. Wow, look at the Cardinals. 1942 to 1944. They went for a couple years, 124 games without being swept. Wow. Orioles are at 77 right now. Greatest streaks of not being swept in a 2-game series or longer. Wow. All right, Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. We need you, baby. I apologize of not being here the last 2 days. I know you needed me to cheer you on. Chase is in second. Yes, he needs to win a race or he's not going to make the playoff. 2 away. And the race is on NBC or USA? I'm going to. All right. All right. I'm clicking on it. I'm trying to watch everything. Oh, can't do it. I got too many things going on. I'm streaming. I got this baseball. I got the football. I think if I open up another one, I don't know. It might work. but that's a lot, even if I have a gig. Oh, McDowell, is it over? McDowell won the race. When did it end? Just now? Well, I guess there's no point in me putting on NASCAR if it just ended. Bottom of the third, 1-0 Mariners. Let's go, Gino. Did it just end, Sarah? Just now. Okay. Well, I guess I don't need to see it then. I thought we had more time with it. So, did Chase finish second? 1-0 count. Bottom of the third, 1-0 Orioles. Let's go. We were on an 8-game win streak, and then what happened? Then we ended up losing 1-0 in the 10th last night. But I think it's a bobblehead day today too. Like if I was gonna go to a game, this is the one I would have went to. Not the T-shirt one, but the bobblehead one. I love baubles, especially from the Mariners. Anyone that knows me. Gino! 1-1, baby. 1-1, baby. Gino. 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 Let me see it though. Oh, baby. Yes. Yes. Rojas. Go, go, go. Bang, baby. 1-1. Let's go. I need to put on the fucking chain. Woo! Yes, sir. Another RBI for my boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mariners, we are electric, baby. Yes. Hey, it could be 100, 105 degrees outside, but I'm living my best life. That Saints Chief game was incredible. Figured that one would be really, really good. We got a good turnout. You know, we got good support. Now I got the Niners and Raiders on, and I got obviously the Mariners and the Orioles too. So, I mean, I can't get enough. I would have turned on NASCAR, but it fucking ended. So McDowell got first and Chase got second. That's gotta hurt. Now, did Chase have any point in the race where he could have won? Because goddamn, he needs to win one bad, or he's not going to get in the playoffs. What's up, John? Cardinals in the building with Sarah and John. How are you? Let's go, Mariners. All right, Charles Woodson on the screen there. How did the Raiders and Niners score? Big swing and a miss. Cal Raleigh. See you later. God damn it. Hey, Cal struck out, but at least Gino got the nice RBI, and then we ended up getting Rojas home, and we're not up at one. I can flip it over to the NFL commentary. Well, of course, it's a commercial when I do it. I love this time of year. This time of year is just so good to me. All right, let's take a quick peek. All right, Bryce, who's up next for the O's? All right, here we go. I tried finding a spinning logo for the O's, but it was a no-go. So I could either go with the O logo or like an old school one, but we'll go with the current one. All right, next up for the Orioles going against Bryce Miller, the phenom, top of the fourth. Leading off, first baseman Ryan Mountcastle, 0 for 1. Batting second, the former Mariners second baseman, Adam Frazier. And Adam Frazier is 0 for 1. And batting third, center fielder, Austin Hayes, 0 for 1. Let's go, baby. We got to get Bryce Miller getting some more Ks, man. We need a K potty. And then what do we got for stats for pitchers? So Bryce Miller, 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and only 1 K. And then let's take a quick peek at the O's. And with the O's with Kyle Bradish, 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 3 Ks. So not a typical performance, for Bryce Miller, but we still got some time. Let's go, baby. Top of the fourth, 1-1. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday. Matt's in the building. What's good? Double dip today. I ended up doing the Chiefs and the Saints. Woke up early. Took a walk with Paisley at 7 a.m. It's 100 to 105 here today. So I had to get that exercise in before it got too hot for me and my boo thing, Paisley pup. And now she's just on the couch with the fan on her, relaxing. I fed her some strawberries. So, she's living her best life. Living her best life. And then now the Mariners just tied it up. And we're at 1-1. So, and I've been pumping out a shitload of reaction videos too on the NFL side. So life is good right now. Life is good. I got Trey Lance getting sack lunch like a motherfucker by the Raiders. Mountcastle foul. Shotgun set for Trey Lance. Oh, where's he going? Avoids the sack lunch, rolling to his right. Nice completion. Let's go, Bryce. Drop foul. One-two pitch for Miller. Pitches outside. Two-two pitch. Outside. 3-2 count. Come on, baby. Let's go, Mariners. We already lost yesterday 1-0. Felix Hernandez, Seattle Mariner Hall of Fame night with free T-shirt. I feel bad for my bros, man. Both my bros went not with each other, but with different people. They drove all that way, and then they ended up losing 1-0 in the 10th. That's brutal. But again, J.P. Crawford got a concussion, and he's been out of the lineup. That's why we're losing. We went 7-8 wins in a row. Very, very hot. The hottest team since July 1st. But we need J.P. Crawford. When we have J.P. Crawford, we win. When we don't have J.P. Crawford, we lose. Oh, okay. Wow, really? That's crazy. You got any other baseball news for me, John? Either through the Cardinals or just in general? Like what's going on today? 3-2 pitch. Mountcastle jammed. There's a foul ball. Mountcastle. Did Gino get his ass? Fuck. Safe. 7-7. They take the picture out, go to commercial. MLB won't go to that. No way. Are you kidding me? Oh, popped up. All right, Mountcastle, get your ass back to first. And I got the Niners and the Raiders on also 7-7. So we got both games, one on Root Sports, one on NFL Network. NASCAR just ended. Michael McDowell, former Daytona 500 winner, just finished the race and won. So this is really what's going on today. There's only 2 football games today. Chiefs Saints at 10 a.m. I did that one. And then we got this one with the Niners and Raiders. And then after this game is over, even though I've been streaming for like 6-7 hours straight, I'm going to do a couple reaction videos if I have a voice after this is over. So just trying to decide on which ones I would want to do. I'll definitely do the Chiefs Saints reaction video. And then I might do a reaction video from one of the games yesterday, but I'm not sure if any will be worth it. Let's look. So I could do a reaction video of the Niners, Raiders, Chiefs, Saints. And I already did the Jets in the Hall of Fame game, Texans, Patriots, Vikings, Seahawks. I did that. Packers, Bengals, Falcons, Dolphins, Steelers, Bucks, Giants, Lions. I didn't give a shit about Commanders, Browns. Who does? Or Broncos, Cardinals at this point. And then I did Colts, Bills, Titans, Bears. And then Jets 27, Panthers 0. I guess if I want to talk about Bryce Young, Jags, Cowboys, and Eagles, Ravens, I would do those. And then Chargers, Rams is kind of 50-50. So maybe I'll do Jags, Cowboys, Eagles, Ravens, and then the 2 games today. It's a long day. 2 games and 4 reaction videos in one day. My goodness. Marlins ended up walking it off. Oh, they left you hanging, bro. There we go. Marlowe got it. 2 away. Aussie 12 in the building. What's good? Yeah, I agree, John. Top of the 4th, 1-1 game. So it'll be a long day, but I think you never know what reaction videos are going to pop and whatnot. So I did a bunch of them, starting from the Hall of Fame game. And then I did 5 or 6 yesterday since I wasn't able to do the Oriole and Mariner live stream. And the number one reaction video is the Bears Titans for whatever reason. And I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I got pushed on that one and I got 1,900 views. But then compared to the Colts and Bills with Richardson's first start, 65 views. I have no idea how that works, obviously, with the algorithm, but, I guess more people are interested in Justin Fields and DJ Moore rather than the Anthony Richardson, but I guess it is what it is. But I know when I do others, we'll get better views, but pretty wild. Top of the 4th, 1-1 game. Runner at first, 2 away. Jordan Westberg, 0 for 1 in the box. Bryce Miller on the mound. Let's go, Bryce. Chopper, right back to him. See you later. All right. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 4th. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Leading off, 0 for 1, DHing for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. Batting second, 0 for 1, first baseman, Ty France. And batting third, 0 for 1, right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Let's go, baby. And then we got the Niners and Raiders. Let's listen to a little audio here. Possibly, if it'll let me. Can I listen to a little bit? Automatic first down. We got Raiders and Niners as well. That way I can at least listen in and watch 2 things at once. Handoff, breaking a tackle, shake and bake. Raiders. Nice game. Knotted up 7-7. Yeah, I got fans everywhere. Chiefs, Saints, Eagles. I think Chiefs, Saints, and Eagles. Saints kind of scaled back a little bit, but they'll be back now because when they had Jameis, they gave up on life and everything. Right? They were just like, "Fuck my life, fuck everyone." But they'll be back because they're going to be good this year. But normally it's like Chiefs and Eagles. But for whatever reason, YouTube pushed that one, and I got way more views on that one than all the rest. But 2 minute warning. 7-7 Niners Raiders. All right, I'll go back to the Mariner game. Yeah, it's all about the algorithm, you know. But I'm hoping once we get into week one, moving forward, that I'll be able to get about 1,000 views or more on every reaction video. 500, I guess, if it's a little, and not getting the push. But you should be able to get 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 on some. Hell, there might be somewhere you hit 10,000 to 50,000. It's just a matter of if you can get that push, on that particular algorithm. But if I'm going to be trying to do almost every game, there's going to be a good chance, or we have a couple of them that blow up pretty big. So, and then ultimately getting subs off that. That's what we need. Because obviously, the live streams, it's a lot more difficult to get subs that way. So if I can do reaction videos, you can be lazy as fuck and watch them whenever you want. And then, hopefully I can get some of those newbies in there to be able to subscribe. And then we can get to 20,000 and then never look back. But I just thought that was really odd, with some of those numbers and whatnot. Because I assume most of these like preseason ones, a couple hundred views, but to have some that are like well below, Colts Bills 65, Giants Lions 46. I guess they don't give a shit. But for whatever reason, Titans Bears 1900. That's more like it. And of course, when you end up doing reaction videos, you're going to get little kids and assholes and little dickheads, talking shit and just doing what they do in the comment section. But whatever. If they want to do that, that's them. But if we can gain some subs off that, then that would be good. Because like I said, we only need like 160 more, and then once we hit 20, we won't look back. It's just that I got to get there. We got to get 160 people, and then go from there. And then I think we'll be fine. Big swing and a miss for Teoscar. He strikes out. What's new? Leading the American League in strikeouts. Hell, he might be leading the league in strikeouts. Come on, Teoscar. Next up, first baseman Ty France. Let's go, Ty. Damn it, Ty. 2 away. Next up for the Mariners, right fielder Dominic Canzone. So I'm thinking I skipped the Broncos and Cardinals and Commanders and Browns because no one gives a shit. But I'm thinking maybe Jags, Cowboys, Eagles, Ravens from yesterday. I could skip Chargers, Rams. I don't think anyone really gives a shit about that unless you're a Charger fan. And then do the 2 from today. So, or I'll do some tomorrow morning, but I'll try to pump them out today as long as I have a voice. I just don't want to keep Paisley waiting, sitting on the couch waiting for dad all day. So we'll see. But I mean, if I don't do the Jags, Cowboys, or the Eagle one, I don't think it's like life is not going to end. But I would like to get the Jags, Cowboys one done, and then the Eagles, Ravens one, just to have it in my book, and then do the 2, obviously from today: Chiefs, Saints, and Raiders, Niners. 1-1 pitch. Chop foul. John. Yeah, the X and the Twitter is good, bro. You can get information, you can read, you can get memes and gifs and gifs, and like I said, the only apps I use are YouTube and X or Twitter. You get them? Struck him out. Damn it! End of the 4th inning. We're knotted up at 1-1. I mean, I don't really use Facebook and Instagram that much. Do I have them? Yeah. Do I go through them? Yeah, but I mean, I don't really personally enjoy them that much. I mean, all right, let's go to the football game here. Jacob in the building. What's good? How are you? Let's get to 100 in donos. Let's do it. Touchdown, Raiders! Raiders! Nice touchdown. Nice. Yeah, it's 100 to 105 here in Oregon. So had to take Paisley, my pup, for a walk at like 6, 7 a.m. And she's on the couch just chilling, waiting for dad. And then I did the Chiefs Saints game, no rest, and now I'm here for the Mariner game and giving you guys a little live, action call here from the Niners and Raiders. And then I plan on trying to do 4 reaction videos after this. So 2 streams and 4 reaction videos. If I'm not working hard, who the fuck is? Unless I end up doing 2 reaction videos and then doing 2 tomorrow morning, but we'll see. And then I got to look at the schedule for the Mariners too. I know we got the Royals coming up. All right, let's go M's. It's very crazy for the Pacific Northwest. It's not this hot usually. And we play the Royals at 5:10, so that's what we're doing tomorrow. Logan Gilbert on the mound. We're winning, baby. We're winning, baby. We got a 3-4 game set with the Royals, and we're going to beat that ass. And then we'll wait a few days, and then we'll get back into football again. But I got to do the Jags Cowboys reaction. I got to do Eagles Ravens reaction, and then I got to do the reaction for the 2 games today for sure. Got to get the Raiders and Niners and Saints Chiefs. I mean, I'm not sure what the views are going to be, but I got to pump them out because, again, I'm trying to do, if not every game, like 90% of the reaction videos each week, which is going to be very challenging on top of doing live streams on top of that. But I know I can do it, and that's what's going to help us get over 20,000. So your boy's done the research, he knows, and we'll get there. And I think once we get past 20, there'll be no looking back. It's just getting to that number and then getting past that number. It's a nice rounded off number. 20 looks a lot better than 19.8 or 19.9. So thank you, Lauren. Lauren showing some love on the X, the Twitter. Yeah, I got to look to see what it is right now, but there is like a huge warning. So it's 99, 100 right now. And then let's just see like the temperatures here. Oh, God. Fuck my life. Listen to this. This is Oregon. 100, 104, 104, 100, 94. What the fuck? Jesus. Candace in the building. What's good? Oh, Saints aren't just going to surprise people. They're going to win the NFC South, and it wouldn't surprise me if they end up representing the NFC. If I didn't really believe that. I mean, obviously the Eagles and Niners are the bandwagon teams. They've been really, really good. But if there's new teams that could come up and surprise people, I got Saints, Seahawks, Packers. I think if Jordan Love can play like he did in week 1, obviously the preseason, he can play like that. They can win the division, right? Then Vikings or Lions will get the wild card, but the Packers could end up winning 10 to 12 games and maybe being the 5th team, right? Eagles, Niners got to be at the top, but then Saints and Seahawks aren't far behind. So I really think that out of those, 4 teams, Eagles, Niners, Saints, Seahawks, we're talking 10 wins on the low end, but as high as some of those teams could end up hitting 13 or 14 wins. And then teams like the Saints and the Seahawks, maybe 12 wins. So it's going to be very exciting. And then on the AFC, Bengals, Bills, you already know what it is. And then you'll have a surprise team in there too. Ravens and Steelers will battle it out. The Dolphins might have a decent record. We don't know. The Jets maybe, we don't know. We got to wait and see, Don't really expect too much from Denver, but well, that's why we love the NFL, right? Yeah, but for it depends if you have air conditioning and if you have fans and and whatnot. But cray cray taps, the fucking cray cray. Yes, it is. Candace, how are you? I'm glad you're doing great. I know a few days back you were going through it, so it's good to see that you're doing better. And honestly, I wouldn't be talking up the Saints and the Seahawks and the Packers if I didn't believe. But again, I'm not biased. So I don't need to, I don't have any fucking hidden agenda. I'm not a hater. So I just call it how I see it. I watch the games. I watch the film. I read the articles. I listen to the beat writers. I listen to the fans. I go and make my own analysis. And then I break down the roster with the second string, the third string, special teams, defense, offense. And then I come to my conclusion on what teams I think are going to be good. And that's kind of how I view it. And and then obviously you'll get people like Peter Schrager and others that will be lazy and they'll watch other channels and be like, "Oh, that does sound good. Let me copy that and talk about it on Good Morning Football on Monday." So, somebody's got to do the work, and it ain't them. It'll be me. But I don't know if anyone can really disagree with that. You can't disagree with me with Niners and Eagles because as long as they don't get injured, they're good. They're going to be very, very good. With Purdy, or with Jalen Hurts. And then with the Saints and the Seahawks, I think we already saw a little bit of a preview with the Seahawks last year, and they're getting better. And it sounds like their draft might have been 50-50, but we'll see. Maybe Witherspoon will pan out. Smith and Jigba will be great, right? And the Saints are very well rounded. Now they have Carr. They don't have Jameis starting. They are very well rounded. Quarterback, running back with Jamal Williams and AK-41, Michael Thomas back, Olave, Ramczyk on the line, Demario Davis, Cameron Jordan. They got Lattimore. So, there's a very good possibility that the Saints could represent the NFC, go to the playoffs, win the South, or, be like the third best team, surprise everyone, and get to the NFC Championship game. You could get that out of the Saints, the Seahawks, maybe possibly the Packers. We don't know. We got to wait and see. We know the Niners and the Eagles are going to be great, but if they slip up just a little bit, here comes the Saints, here comes the Seahawks, and maybe a little bit of Packers, and also Cowboys, Giants, Vikings, Lions. There'll be a few others, but one thing for sure, Bucks, Panthers, Falcons, even though the Falcons could get to 8 or 9 games, right? But, let's be real, Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, Rams, Cardinals, they're going to be bootios. There's going to be some fucking bad. Washington, they might be. Washington is kind of like one of those teams you don't know. Are they going to be 9-8 or are they going to win like 4 or 5 games? It's like you could definitely see all the teams in the East being pretty good, but again, a couple injuries here and there. And then maybe the Giants, Cowboys, and Washington aren't as good as we thought, or maybe not like last year to go from the NFC least to the NFC beast. It's going to change, but I do know that the Bucks and the Panthers will be bad. Falcons could get second place and win maybe 8 or 9 games, but if they have off year, maybe 6 or 7, but they should get second. Rams and the Cardinals are fucking bootios. So the Seahawks and the Niners are going to dominate the West. The North has got 3 teams, so you're going to have the Packers, the Vikings, and the Lions, and even the Bears are slightly getting better with Justin Fields and DJ Moore. But it seems like the Lions and the Bears don't have all the pieces yet, and the Vikings don't have Dalvin Cook and Thielen, even though they got Jordan Addison. So it looks like the Vikings might not be as good as they were last year, 13, 14 wins. Maybe they go down to like 10. And then luckily, maybe we can get the Lions with 10 and they can battle it out. And then it seems like if the Packers with Love, if he can play like he did in that first preseason game, they're going to win 10 to 13 games. It's just, that's what's going to happen. But especially if you can beat up on the division and go like 5-1, then they only need to win 5 more games to get 10 wins. And the Packers can do that. But it all depends on Jordan Love and his comfort level. But it looks like, from what we've seen, that Eagle game late in the year, he looked good. He looked good, obviously, in the first preseason game. So I think the Packers are going to be fine. Halftime, Raiders 14, Niners 7. And there's your NFL update. So if you didn't really know what teams are going to be good, you watch this channel, you listen to what I say, you tell it to your friends, and then you don't come across as an idiot, or watching some of these other shows that think they know football and they fucking don't. They don't put the time and the effort and the energy and go through the depth chart and look at the GM and the OC and the DC and the coordinators. You got to go through a lot of that information and just be like, oh, NFL Network told me this team is good, so I believe it. But unfortunately, that's how a lot of fans are. NFL Network said so. Peter Schrager said so. So it must be true. But when Peter Schrager gets his info from me, then what does that tell you? Sometimes he'll be right, but come on now. Bottom of the fifth, 1-1. Let's go, Hams. Okay. No problem. Well, like I said, we all have special people in our life. And even if their physical form isn't here, back, back, back. Oh, just foul. Holy shit. But even if the physical form of our loved one, our father, mother, brother, sister, really close friend, his physical form is not here, their spirit is still here. Your spirit will still be, and I know you feel your dad's spirit. You did when he passed, and you still will continue to feel the spirit, for the rest of your life. He's definitely watching. Some people don't understand, the ghost or spiritual world, but there's a lot of things that we don't understand. But just because we don't understand it, right, doesn't mean it's not real. Facts. So you get a wide range of shit on this channel: life, relationships, advice, knowledge, sports, football, basketball, baseball, hockey, NASCAR, wrestling. I mean, where else are you going to get information like that? You feel me? But it's all about being genuine and being real, not being biased, and having great community where a lot of y'all have the same values and goals as myself. And all of us can be biased and be haters if we want to be. It takes real effort to be a good person. It's easy to be a piece of shit. It's easy to be a fucking asshole. It really is. It's easy to be lazy. It's easy to be an asshole. It takes a lot of effort to be a good person. That's facts. Bottom of the fifth, we're knotted up at 1, and the fans are booing. I know. I know. I mean, sometimes I have, ESP, and I have these things where I'll have a vision or I'll have a dream or I'll think of it and it'll be like in my head. I'll say it out loud and then it happens. I mean, how do you explain that? It's one thing if I get one prediction right, every like 10 streams, but when it like happens pretty often, like almost every stream, like, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm connected to something higher than myself, but I don't know. I mean, it's pretty ballsy to claim that I'm going to get a Julio Rodriguez ball in his rookie year, and then 2 weeks later, I'm going to go to the Mariner game and get an Aaron Judge ball, but I did. I don't know how the fuck you explain that. What is that odd wise? 1 in 10 billion to get both? 1 in 1 billion to get one? So, you never know. But I mean, if I can teach people not to be as biased and appreciate the league that they're watching and the greatness that they're watching, even if you think that you need to hate a guy. I mean, I've been a Blazer fan since the 80s. I fucking hated Kobe Bryant. Like, fuck this guy. Always killing our team. Oh, you know what I mean? But then as you start to realize the hate is unnecessary. The guy is a legend. He's a GOAT. And now he's like one of my favorites. And it's sad where guys kind of have to retire, or they pass away. And then you really start to realize, God, this is the second coming of Jordan. Like, you're never going to see another Kobe Bryant again. And a lot of I think, motivation that I have is from him, the way that he used to work, and if you have work ethic and you grind, like The Rock and like Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, Kobe, you can really change your life when you see people that are willing to go more than everyone else. Kobe put in so much more time, Jordan, Kobe, Bird, Magic, but mostly Bird, Kobe, Jordan. If you see like how much film could have been on them when they weren't on TV, when no one was watching, that's why they ended up being as successful as they were. It's not just athletically gifted from birth out of the womb. It took a lot of fucking hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of preparation, and just a lot of just being committed 150% to your dream, which they were. And look at the results, and I'm no longer a Kobe hater. I live in Oregon, and I would wear a Kobe Bryant jersey with pride. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a Laker fan, but I am a fan of Kobe Bryant. And that comes a long ways when a lot of us out here in Oregon, we don't got no love. A lot of times, we'll have a little beef with like Sonic fans or Laker fans or certain fans, but also too, you get fans like me that appreciate the Laker fans and the Sonic fans, but the rivalry ran pretty deep for a while. You know how it goes. It's like Seahawk and Niner fans. You hate each other. How often are you going to be able to get along? It's not often. You got to find that really good, wholesome Seahawk fan and a wholesome Niner fan that both love their teams, but they can respect good players on the other team, Like you're telling me the Niner fans will be like, oh, DK Metcalf. And then you're telling me that if DK Metcalf went to the Niners, that they wouldn't be buying the jersey left and right and being in love? Of course they would. Nice hit. Go, 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 go. Yes, Julio. Let's go, baby. RBI. Julio Rodriguez. Electric, baby. No JP Crawford, no problem. 2-1 Mariners. Ballin'. But that's a thing, you guys need to understand too. It's not like I've been this person that's not biased my whole life. It took life, for me to learn that it was a waste of energy. And also too, you start to realize how great they were. And I can appreciate greatness. I really started appreciating Kobe when he retired. And then obviously when he passed in that helicopter crash, it took my passion for his game and his as a human being, as a father to his daughters, like what that means, off the court than what he did on the court and his work ethic and his grind. And I tried to mimic that. So that's something that you guys didn't know about me, and you learned something new. So sometimes you can be a fan of your enemy, and your enemy isn't really your enemy. You think it is just because they're wearing a different team name, but that necessarily, it doesn't have to be the case. So, I mean, Kobe impacted the game more than LeBron did. If you look at what what he is as a human, like LeBron is great all around player, but no one is ever going to respect LeBron James the same way they respect Kobe Bryant off the court. And if Kobe was still alive, that still would be the case. I mean, the relationships Kobe has with so many people, it was unmatched. Bottom of the fifth, Mariners 2, Orioles 1. Runner at second, 2 away. 0-2 count. Let's go, baby. 2-1 Mariners. I mean, that's why I think I can vibe with anyone, because I can be, fans with an, or friends with an Astro fan, an Angel fan, a Yankee fan, or, Blazer Lakers, Blazers, Sonics, or Tampa Bay and Saints. Like, we're supposed to fucking hate each other. Like, Saints fans hate Saints fans, but they respect the fuck out of me because they know I'll keep it real. I'll criticize what needs to be criticized. But the one thing I do that no other Buck fan will do is give the Saints credit and give them their flowers on certain things that they deserve their flowers for. Or letting them know how I feel about one of their players, like Demario Davis, I think is one of the most underrated linebacker in the league. And the Saints fans have known this since day one. He used to be a Jet and a Brown. Thank God he got rescued by the Saints. But a lot of people aren't willing to notice it because the Saints haven't won a Super Bowl recently, or they just don't want to give love to Demario Davis. So like, fuck that guy. He's not on our team. Fuck him, But I don't see it like that. I see greatness. Fouled off. And I also see like Cameron Jordan, Lattimore, even with him, Mike Evans fighting. Like if they joined the Buccaneers, would I like them? Of course. So if that's the answer, then why am I being such a hater? Just because I have to be like everyone else? Fuck that. It wastes years off your life being a fucking hater for no reason. There's already fucking too many negative people out there. Try to be better. Yeah, I'm not a Laker fan one bit, but I got a lot of respect for Magic Johnson. That was like growing up, like one of the arguably the best passers of all time. His off the court life, that's different, right? Yeah, that was his choice on what he did, to creep around, right? And then with Kobe, Blazer fans, we hate him. Hate, 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 like Dave Chappelle and the haters ball, 2005 haters ball, hate, 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 hate. That's what it was. Because he was so good and he always beat us. But after a while, you start to realize how great he was. And, he was the second coming of Jordan. And you're never going to see anything like that ever again. So that's hella sad. Hella sad, but at least they went together. You know what I mean? Of course, it would have been great if, all the kids were, but, that was obviously meant to be, and it's unfortunate and whatnot. And I was live streaming when it happened. So when I was live, I was like, no way. And like all of us were like, it was like during the Reese's, senior bowl. And then it would transition to something else after. And then I was doing like two things. And as soon as one was about to end, that's when he died. So Seattle 2, Orioles 1. All right, I see ya. End of the fifth inning. fuck. If people actually saw what I had, they would just be like, holy shit, oh, but there's nothing wrong with collecting toys. It's about reconnecting to your childhood. Hell, if you're not reconnecting with your childhood and you're depressed and sad, I wonder why. Find a reason to go back and watch a cartoon that you watched when you were a kid and just look at your face in the mirror, or just look at your cheek smile and that grin that you'll feel when you actually watch something you haven't watched in 30 plus years. It changes your life, or getting a toy that you had when you were a kid and just having your hands on it again, whatever it may be. Barbie, Hot Wheel, bobblehead, McFarlane, starting lineup, Ninja Turtle, Transformer, G.I. Joe. Yeah, it's just a weird thing. Like if toys were a thing for you in any stage of life, right? And you can end up reconnecting with that, or you end up getting it. Like I got some shit from my childhood sitting on the desk. I got Hot Wheels from the 70s before I was born. So I don't know if I'm a time traveler or not, but I got some really cool ones. I got my Lego vehicle. Who the fuck has a Lego vehicle 40 years old, intact, mint condition? You know what I mean? Like everyone has Legos, but they're all broken up. You never really actually have anything saved typically, unless it's you've purposely saved it and it's been on a shelf. But imagine like growing up, turning it into an adolescent to high school to adult, and then not knowing where it's at or whatever, and then just finding it, and you haven't actually had that in your hands since you were 5 years old, 7 years old, and I'm 41. It's a mind blowing thing. So yeah, it's all good to be a collector. And honestly, I think a lot of people really admire it too, because it's like, you can see the different types of things that person is into. But I'm always going to collect Star Wars. I'm always going to collect Turtles, Transformers, G.I. Joe from my childhood. And on top of that, bobbleheads and anything sport related, McFarlane's, you know, custom McFarlane's, custom starting lineups. I love action figures, and my big thing is wrestling figures. But I'm never going to stop collecting. 80s, 90s, and current elite figures, WWE, AEW. That'll never end. Baubles through the Mariners. McFarlane starting lineups and wrestling figures till I die. I mean, it's just you know. And I've got a nice. I think I've got. I don't know how many moving boxes I have. More than 10 filled to the top with unopened figures. So I got some retirement money if I want, but I don't want to retire like that. And what I plan on doing, and I know this kind of sounds crazy, and I've told some of my friends, and like, dude, you're nuts. It's like, why don't you just sell it for 5-10 grand this year, and you still have a collection? I would rather hide my stuff and make it like a scavenger hunt, so that way when I'm gone, people are still going to be talking about the NWSF and obviously the legacy that I'm trying to leave behind. So, and I mean, I got a lot of stuff. I got graded cards, I got figures, loose and open. I got vintage starting lineups, vintage Sports Illustrated magazines, things of that nature. So I don't know. I think it would just be kind of cool to have like a scavenger hunt, so that I could purposely hide some of my shit in locations. And if people want to be able to find some gems, they're going to have to look for it. It's not going to just get all of a sudden O-Dog passes away and then someone inherits it all, or sells it for a fraction of what it's worth. Fuck that. This shit is special to me. So that's facts. Good boy, scavenger hunt. You're going to have to find my shit, but it'll be worth it. I'll tell you that. You find a little box, right, from NWSF. Oh, you'll be happy. You could sell it or you could cherish it, but if you go through the grind to find it, yeah, and what you do with it at that point, you want to honor me and keep it, cool. If you want to sell it and you need money, that's fine as well, as long as you went for it. Hold up. Hold up. I don't know what's going on. I have to wait for it. All right. So I got the Raiders 14-7 while I wait for this shit to kind of work its way through. So yeah. And like I said, you start to like see not just the athlete, but you start to see the people for who they are, you know. Yeah, it's so. I mean, even if someone is bipolar, OCD, depression, anxiety, who gives a shit? Not everyone's perfect. I've gone through fucking depression where I fucking sat in my bed for 3 weeks, never left the house, and all I did was go to the bathroom and go back to sleep. That's how like bad of a position I was in. So it's like people can judge all they want. They're like, oh, everything's so good. You got this YouTube channel, you got these dreams and goals, but I'm a fucking human being like a lot of y'all. And that's to some people might be an embarrassing thing to say, but I think when I do say it and it's truthful, maybe you guys have been in that position too, where you've been in bed for a week to 3 weeks. And I'm not saying that, you wanted to maybe end things forever. Maybe some people have been at that point too. I mean, we've all been there at either a low point or a really low point, right? But you find a way to climb out of it, and you fight back, and then depression and anxiety won't win. And you find ways to get exercise, talk with friends, listen to music, do those little things and check those boxes off to get back to being a normal human being. So people have it. People are gonna hate. Yeah, you keep grinding on that too. Do whatever makes you happy. Just because you feel it's not like going anywhere, you don't see anything happening really. But like I said, if it makes you happy, you do it. Because you never know, that happiness will turn into something. Maybe not the first thing that you think, but maybe it's something else. You know. He's like, OCD, obsessively collecting dollars, all the doll hairs, dollar bill, y'all, all the stacks and all the racks, he says, huh? Yeah, man. But like for me, like I like being able to reconnect with my childhood when things were simpler. And also when you grow up in the 80s, they have the best toys and they're worth the most. And I had a bunch of them. So it's like, and then being a collector on top of that and seeing the market and, having stuff from the 80s and 90s and beyond, it's like, I couldn't think of a better era. I mean, if I grew up in the 70s, I still would have incredible stuff too. But I mean, I was born in 82. So I pretty much got all of the 80s and all of the 90s. So, um, yeah. And that's why I'm so open on this channel too, which I think a lot of YouTubers aren't. Sometimes you guys need to hear, how shitty things have been in my life. It's not all peaches and cream just because I fucking got a YouTube channel and we're talking sports and wrestling and whatnot. I've gone through it like bad, and sometimes it's who you're around makes you that way. Like it might be a spouse or a girlfriend or boyfriend that maybe you don't realize it or you do realize it, and you tell them, and they act like they're not the problem. Like if you're willing to say that you're kind of part of this, why you're making me feel this way, and they don't acknowledge it, then number one, obviously they're not the right person for you. You need to get the fuck out of there. But if someone is causing you that, you got to be able to be the bigger person at some point and try to walk away if you can. Easier said than done sometimes, depending on the history and the situation. So, knotted up at 2-2 with the Mariners, and I'm just waiting for this to all get reconnected. Hayes singled to left, and Mountcastle scored. So, top of the sixth, Westberg is up. I'm waiting for everything to get restructured here, too. Yeah, Carlson's great. Sarah had Carlson in fantasy, and she almost won the league. So it shows you if you know certain offenses are going to be good, but not good enough to score touchdowns. You find a guy like Carlson. I mean, that can help you win a fantasy championship or be an amazing player. And obviously it also proves that you don't have to be just a man, a dude, to be good at fantasy. If you know the majority of hints and strategies, you can use your knowledge, research, ask a couple people that you respect. They'll give you some extra secrets, and then boom shakalaka, you're a girl. And it doesn't matter what your age is, and you might end up winning a league or finishing second or third in a league of dudes that have been playing for 10 to 20 years. Respect. Like I told Zini, I taught her how to play, and she was nervous, didn't really know anybody besides the Eagles and superstars, and helped her out. And she ended up getting second place the first year with a bunch of dudes, including myself, that was trying to win. And then the second year, she won it. So, and that's a big deal. It's hard to win fantasy whether you're a girl or a guy. Facts. All right, now I got it working now. All right, so we can go away from the Raiders and the Niners, even though that is Raiders 17, Niners 7. And hopefully this is working. Can I get this to work? I'm going to refresh. Refresh, dog. Give me some of that refresh. It's like having a squirt, or a Fresca. This shit is still fucked up. And like when you end up having like a Fresca or a squirt, it may seem like nothing, you know what I mean? But imagine if you haven't had one, since maybe the 90s, and then all of a sudden you have one. What do you think that's going to be like? You want fucking bliss? You want happiness? You got all these shitty people out here treating people shitty, everyone being a fucking hater, Sometimes you got to make your own happiness. Go back into your childhood and do something that you did back in the day. See how it makes you feel. Prove me wrong that you don't feel better after that, because you will. And this thing is still fucked up. I'm waiting for the Mariners to get their shit together here. Maybe I'll flip on the audio of the other if this won't come on. Come on, Mariners. Why you got to be doing this to me? It's 2-2. All right, I'm going to the Raiders for now. At least I got that. And if it comes down to it, I'll call the game while they're waiting for it to get going. But oh, what a catch! First down, Niners. Bang bang, Niner gang. All right. Hopefully, once the next commercial break comes back, everything will be good. Nice catch by Bell. First down, Niners. And it's like kind of crazy too, because like Niners and Seahawks too, it's like red, blue, opposite. You know what I mean? But both of the jerseys and the color combos are incredible. Like what the Niners rock for their colors and their gear, and then you get the Seahawks, a little Pacific Northwest with the blue with the water, and then the green with the kind of the tree vibe. Um, but the Niners are in a rough spot right now, down by 10. Not JT in the building. What's good? Oh, of course, I'm going to do it every year. We're on our 5th year doing it, I believe. 5th or 6th year, maybe 6th. Maybe it's the sixth installation. How are you doing? How's the weather up there in Washington? It's like 100, 103 here. It's like insane. Next 4 days, it's supposed to be 100 to 104. Like, what's that about? Not JT. Regular JT wouldn't know, but not JT. Maybe he knows. Nice catch. Then I did the Chiefs and Saints earlier today, which was fun. That was the one game I had circled on the schedule for week 1, and it was 10 a.m. and it was fucking early. And normally the turnouts are very questionable when you do an early game and it's preseason. Like you have to be a hardcore fan of either those teams or me to show up. And yeah, but then we had the right people show up, and that was good. And then hopefully we'll get on a little bit of a we'll see who people who shows up and where we're at. Hopefully we can get to a number today. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. All right, here we go. I got it to work now. All right, they had to adjust things. Marinez, but we're good now. Game is tied up 2-2. 96, supposed to be 108 tomorrow. Yeah, I was like looking at the temperatures, and I was like, if I go to the store, I got to go in the morning tomorrow. I got to take Paisley for a walk either really, really early or really, really late. So the next 10 days, JT, 100 now. Tomorrow is 106. Tuesday's 106. Like, what am I, a boiled egg? I mean, what is that? 101, 95, 106? Like 100 is one thing, but we don't get higher than 102 here. And so and that doesn't happen either. So one would go to 100 to 106, and they're like, you know what? You're going to be a fucking egg, a boiled egg on the pavement, not only one day but 2. But thank God we have fans and AC. Otherwise, I don't know how I'd be able to do it. So, but your boy will be grinding. I'll be recording Mariners at 5 against the Royals, and hopefully we sweep their asses. Could have had a nice 12-13 game win streak if we would have not lost yesterday. So. And it tells you, oh, global warming doesn't exist. Fucking my ass. That shit exists. I'm in Oregon and it's 106. That is fucking not normal. Yeah. Depressed Mr. Met. First thing he says when he comes in. First thing, supposedly, Wander Franco was dating a 14-year-old. And that's it. Goodbye. No hello. What's up, O-Dog? How are you? Go Mets. Nope, none of that. First thing. Hey, supposedly, Wander Franco was dating a 14-year-old. These are the messages I get on the NWSF. Okay. Didn't hear that. Interesting. Bottom of the 6, knotted up at 2. Raiders 17, Niners 7. Paisley's on the couch, missing Daddy. All right, you have a good one. I'll see 12 out. You want a photo before you go? That's what I will do for you. How about we'll kick you off in fashion with a nice handsome Pete photo. You got to go. Let's do that, huh? How about a handsome guy, huh? How about this handsome feller? There you go. There we go, T. Oscar. Yeah. Handsome guy. I'll see 12 out. See you later. I got you. See, that's what it's about. You got people that, you appreciate. You just do something and, it's not out of the ordinary. You'd want it done for you, and it's a nice way to be able to leave. Bottom of the 6, we're knotted up at 2. Ty France. Hopefully he does something. Handsome face to leave the room. That's a better way. Then you can leave with a smile on your face, even if you weren't smiling. That's what you do. The little things in life, the little Pete's in life. You either understand or you don't. Buy a Star Wars toy, right? Get a Funko. Look at Pete. Look at Steve. You're good. Case closed. Ty France. 1-0 count from Bradish. Big swing and a miss. 1-1 count. Come on, Ty. Let's go Mariners. Let's go Mariners. Yeah, fuck all that being 100 to 106. Like, what kind of weather is that? Like South American weather, Australia weather, like I would assume some parts of Africa weather, like where like the hottest places on the fucking jungle. Like what am I doing? 106? I'm 41 and I don't even remember it being 106 ever. Like in my life. But global warming doesn't exist. A heat wave, they said. Bottom of the 6, 2-2. 1-2 pitch from Bradish to France. A boo. Go Ty. France. Oh, they ran that down. Good defense by the O's. 17-7 Raiders. 5:35 left. Next up for the Mariners, the Teoscar Hernandez replacement if we don't re-sign him because of his goddamn strikeouts, but we do like him because he does make a lot of clutch hits. Teoscar Hernandez. Could be this guy, Dominic Canzone. He's very young. Cade Marlowe's stepping up for us too. And I hope Kelenic doesn't get out of the rotation. Hopefully he can control the anger and get back into the Mariner fold because I do like JK. I'm not giving up on him. just because he had some rough adversity. And then now with this, so I ain't giving up on him. Can zone with the cow zone. You know, him and Cal Raleigh, they have the little calzone area. They do. Come on, Dom. Like Fast and Furious. Come on, Dom. Vin Diesel. Like seriously, like not normal, bro. Like not normal at all. How are you and the kids and whatnot handling that? You guys got some kind of like kiddie pool in a backyard, or like somewhere AC where you guys can be comfortable? He's like, yeah, it's called my fucking house. Yeah, but we started off with this, and this was fun, and then now we're here. But we got to get this dub. 2-2 could go either way. Marlowe, yeah, Marlowe leading off would be. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I think he could take on that role because he's a good contact hitter and he's patient in the box, like JP. Not necessarily like Julio, but Julio led off last year. So when JP got the concussion, it was a no brainer. Julio was going to lead off, but I'm not sure if I like him leading off, honestly. Chop to first. Fuck. End of the sixth. Knotted up at 2. All right, I'm going to go to the football. Got to listen to the foosball. Monday night party. First down. 17-7 Raiders. Niner fans are like, shit. Yeah, let them know, Jay Jetta. Yeah, I mean, the ideal position for Julio, depending on who's on our roster, typically would be 2 through 5. That would be the smart decision to put him at. But, you know, I guess it just depends on who's around. And you do, it's just like in life, you do better when you have good people around you. When you have good people around you, right, you do better. When you have shitty people around you, it takes you down a peg or two, even if you're uber talented. Kids' mom bought a house with an in-ground pool, so they're chilling. Damn, I'm fucking jealous. See, I just made that into a song. It's a hit. Damn, in-ground pools are the best too. I had one friend in the neighborhood that had one with a diving board, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is heaven! I don't even need to go to the fucking rec center or the swim center. Like, I can just go to my buddy's house." Man, Andrew in the building. Let's go Mariners. Let's go Donos, she says. I don't know how you guys do it. All you guys that live in the Midwest and the South, having those fucking hurricanes and tornadoes, fucking possibly like just ruin everything that you've lived for. And then going through that year in and year out. You guys are crazy. You guys have amazing food though in the Midwest and the South. But I worry about you guys out there. Like there's a lot of shit that can affect your life that's not even directly like going towards you yourself at the time. Like, oh, what happened to your house? Oh, I lost everything. Oh, how'd that happen? Oh, tornado, like flood. That's tough. Strong people that live out there. 1-0 pitch, and then having to start over multiple times. That would be tough. God damn it. 17-7 Raiders. Niners. Ball on the goal line. Raiders with the tackle. Ball comes out. Was that a fumble? We'll find out. Top of the 7-2-2. Topa enters for the Mariners. We got to put a photo up, otherwise we're going to do shitty. There we go. Yeet. Justin Topa. Pitches outside. 1-1 count. Come on, baby. We got to win this. Got to make up for that 1-0 loss in extras. Yeah, how in the hell is it 80 in Maui and Oregon's 100 to 106? What's wrong with that picture? How the fuck you in Hawaii and at 80, I'm in Oregon, 100 to 106? Explain that to me, Matt Payton. 2-1 count. Raiders rumbling and a bumbling. Wow, they gave him the fumble. Oh, Raiders are about to blow out the Niners. Barbecue and pool parties. That sounds amazing. What's better than that? Especially if you're around like family and good people, not just a bunch of randos. Barbecue, hang out in the pool, drink or don't drink. Could be alcohol or non-alcoholic beverage. Hell, you could have a fucking some Kool-Aid or fruit punch and just be chilling you in the barbecue and having a great life. I mean, so, especially when you get those things that you don't have often, but then you have it with certain meals and stuff, like a Kool-Aid or fruit punch or something. It hits differently, that's for sure. Top of the 7th, we're knotted up at 2. Topa on the mound, 13 pitches in. Adley Rushman in the box. 1 for 3 today. All-star. Boom. 1, 2, baby. Yes, sir. Nice job, Gino. Good shit. Good double play. Oh, that shit. Is it close to your house? How are you? How is the? That's always kind of like nerve wracking, if you live where you could have something crazy happen to you, like nearby, earthquake or flooding or hurricane, tornado. There's a number of things. Touchdown, Raiders! Now they're dancing. They're sea walking. They're sea walking all over the Niners. The walk. McCormick with the tutty. 23-7 Raiders. Oh, look at that. Jeez. We could have ran up that one, not JT. Golly. A bus could have went through that one. Even Matt could have got in. All of us. Extra point is up. It's got the distance, and it's good. Raiders playing like the Niners in the regular season. "24-7 Raiders." Impressive. Okay. Let's see who's up next. Oh, Big Dumper. The Dumper. Go Mariners. Let's make the fucking playoffs, huh? It's going to be us or the Blue Jays. Like I said, you can already kind of foreshadow and see things. Astros, Rangers. Okay. Orioles, Rays, okay. And then who is the others? Blue Jays, Mariners. But the only problem is only one of us is going to get in out of a handful of teams, depending on how good we do down the stretch. So, and then obviously you got like Red Sox and Yankees and Angels. They went downhill, but Yankees and Red Sox still have the ability to kind of do this. So it's not like we're in the clear yet. Gabe Spire is in. Top of the 7-2-2 Orioles and Mariners and Raiders. I believe 24-7. That's not close. Blowout. And hopefully Gabe can get us through. I get nervous when we get guys like Gabe Spire in because I don't really have confidence in him. So it's like I see him, and most of the time I like you, but it's like I don't know if I can consistently trust you yet. Not everyone can be like a Paul Sewald or Andres Munoz. And we're right in this. We got to win this. Gunnar Henderson in the box. Come on, baby. Pitches low and outside. 3-1 count. God damn it. We'll give them some love, though. Gunna. We don't hate here. We appreciate. Appreciate, but not too much. Not too much, though. Yes, Gino. What defense? Woo! Yes, sir. Amazing. I can always count on Gino making some good plays. I got to get a defensive photo up, too. My guy. Can't be talking about a good defensive play and then he's like batting. Oh, they're hitting with the God Bless America. No offense to that, but I'd rather listen to the Raiders and Niners instead of the God Bless America. I've heard the God Bless America a lot. Nice play by the Niners. Nice block up front. "24/7 Raiders." Second down and 1. 24/7 Raiders. Niners with the handoff. Short game. First down. Niners. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how good Denver and the Raiders are going to be. I think we kind of have an idea of what the Chiefs and the Chargers are going to be, but we have no idea if Denver or the Raiders are going to be good, right? Or if they're going to be average or if they're going to be terrible. Especially with Sean Payton there in Denver, you already know the accountability is going to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not going to do what Hackett did. Oh, what happened to my hands? Almost a pick for the Raiders. NFL Network. Watch it with your boy. Then I got Root Sports. Nice route. And then pow. And then right there, you should have got it. Yeah, it is ricocheted too quickly for him. Nobody would have got that ball. 24/7 Raiders. Oh, big hit. Pow. Into the third quarter. That was a big pop. Sam Darnold's like, I should be the starter. I mean, he's in a good position. Sam Darnold on the Niners, Marcus Mariota on the Eagles, backing up Hurts. Like, you went from the Falcons to the Eagles, and if the Eagles get to the Super Bowl and win, you're going to get a ring. Like, No, I don't know what it is. Duck players. Some of them end up there with Chip Kelly or without. Gino with all the footworks. Gino, baby. Good defense. Again, not Nolan Arenado or Manny Machado, but after those guys, you talk about guys like Gino at third, and he's pretty fucking good. He'll make some errors just like anyone else, but I mean, I think for like second tier third baseman, he's up there. He's not going to be the best, but if you're third through 10th at third base, you're pretty fucking good too. You know, ain't that the truth? All right, Cade Marlowe, let's go, baby. He had some custom Jordans, Air Force Ones with the trident on them, and they were amazing. I'll show them. I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna send it to Sarah. Pull it from there. Boom. Look at these fire things. Like one of the dopest I've ever seen. I mean, you can't tell me that's not one of the dopest Jordan conversion baseball cleats. I mean, whether you like blue or you don't, or you like the Mariners and you don't, it's you can't say that this doesn't look dope. Like I don't care who you are. I mean, look at that. You got the Air Jordans with the cleats, with the trident, with the colors, with the blue and the yellow. I mean, that's an unusual combination that just doesn't exist. And it's Mariner colors, and it looks amazing on an Air Jordan. Like I want this in my collection. I need this. Pretty fire. Bottom of the 7-2-2 with a 2-2 count. Come on, Cade. So Cade got some swagger. All right. Cade got the swagger. It's like a JK clone, a JK 2.0. Jared Kalanick. Okay. Let's go, baby. 24-7 Raiders. 14 minutes left. See if the Niners can get it at least to 14 or 17. Respectable. Strike three. Punched him at. Damn it. Boo. Boo. We don't like that. Niner quarterbacks running for their lives. Next up, shortstop Dylan Moore. Dylan Moore. 0 for 2 with a K. Let's go, Dylan. Dylan. Soft bouncer. Got him. 2 away. Next up, second baseman Josh Rojas, unless they make a change. Oh, Tom Murphy. Good. Yes. Yeah. Good. No, Josh Rojas. And we go for our best hitter, Tom Murphy. Yes. 292 average, 8 homers, 17 ribbies. He's our backup catcher, and he fucking plays with pizzazz. He's got it. Pretty impressive when your backup catcher is your best hitter. It's kind of sad, but kind of awesome at the same time. Really shows how good he is. Facts. 2-2 game, bottom of the seventh, 2 outs. Tom Murphy. Let's fucking go, baby. And he's got good eye. And I really respect the hitters that have good eye, that are very patient. Like, one of my favorites is Freddie Freeman. Like, if you watch any Dodger game, the guy is not going to strike out typically, and usually it's like 5 to 12 pitches. It's like each at bat is just like a grind, and he's just waiting for that perfect one, that perfect one, that perfect one. Foul this off. Fuck you. I'm going to hit this one, even though I don't want to. Foul it off, and then eventually that perfect one comes, and then boom, triple or home run or grand salami. Murphy, foul. Yeah, that would be good. Almost 2 hours in. One, two pitch. Got him. Fuck. Damn it, Murphy. Well, that would have been a better option than what we would have gone with. Tom Murphy is almost at batting 300. Rojas is like, a Colton Wong clone. You're not going to get a hit. So, unfortunately. All right, I want to listen to some NFL. And let's see who is up next. End of the seventh inning. We're still knotted up at 2. All right. Due up for the Orioles in the top of the 8th. 1 for 3. Anthony Santander. Batting second. Oh, they're going to go to Mullins instead of O'Hearn. 1 minute. Let me get this prepped. And then Mountcastle after that. I figured they would start making decisions too. But sometimes you don't know what inning it's going to be. Sometimes they wait a little bit longer. Cedric Mullins. All right. O'Hearn, see you later. Mullins. 0 for 0 pinch hitting. Let's see what he does. And batting third, 2 for 3 with a run. First baseman Ryan Mountcastle. Yeah. Yeah, not the best spot. You know what I mean? But he has been getting better since the All-Star break. It seems like he's connected a little more. Cal Raleigh as well, J.P. Crawford. So it wasn't just like Jared Kelenic for the first 50 games, and he was it. We actually are having about 4 or 5 guys out of 9 kind of getting hot at the same time. And when that happens and the Mariner pitching is there, we win 90% of the time. We get to 5 runs or 7 to 10 hits, especially when you have half the lineup balling. But when you have one guy balling, Jared Kelenic, and that's it. No wonder we were so shitty at the beginning of the year. So that's the difference. Brash is in. Brash is here. Brash is here. Jim, Jan, Laundry. Brash is here. Let's go, Brash. Matt. Come on, baby. We got confidence in ya. The boy loves ya. You feel me? Bang, bang. Yeah. But the smart thing to do is that if you're going to do that, right, and you want to be able to make a difference, like if you had 15, like do like half, and so that way, you still have some, and then you never know what might come up where you might need it. So that way you're doing your part, you're making a big difference, but then also you still have money that if something comes up, you got it. That's what I would do. Because I mean, really, what's the difference between 700 or 1,000? You know, it's not like the extra 300 is going to be so monumental. Everything matters, but $300 in your pocket could be a lot more significant than $300 not in your pocket. But I've done stuff like that. You know, before COVID happened, I would go downtown and I'd buy blankets and waters and make PB&Js and hand them out to people down there. Some people are grateful, some aren't. You know, some people just don't want your shit. You know, and whatnot. But I was doing that when I was barely making any money. You know, and I was doing that out of my own money. Like I wasn't getting like sponsored or anything. Like it was just like I was kind of poor and I just like, oh, these guys are fucking, they need it. You know, so. And sometimes that's what it's about, you know, if you can help in that way. Or when my friend's dog needed surgery and I gave like, over 1,000 of my own money to him to save his dog's life. You know, I wouldn't do that if I didn't, it's a big deal. And then we ended up raising like almost $2,000, for the surgery that was going to be like 4. And he had to sell a lot of his like graded cards and shit. So, but sometimes pets are family and you got to go above and beyond. 24-7 Raiders with the field goal attempt. And it's good. 27-7 Raiders. And top of the 8-2-2, runner at first, 0-2 count, Cedric Mullins. Yeah, but it always feels good when you can do something nice for people that really fucking need it, and not many people are going to do it, but you also don't want to fuck yourself over and doing too much, and then all of a sudden an emergency comes around, and then you're in the hole 500 or something because you decided to do that, Trying to look out for you, my bro. Money management, playa. Let's go, Mariners. Let's go. I'm not wearing this fucking Mr. T fucking chain for nothing. Pitches outside, 2-2 count. Come on, baby. 2-2. Cedric Mullins. We'll give you some love because I'm not a hater. All right, 2-2 count. Pitches outside, 3-2 count. Damn it. Come on, Brash. I better be feeling like this after this inning's over because this was me before and then maybe me after. Don't make me get to this point. Mullins popped up. One away. See you later. Yeah, I always believe, if you do above and beyond good things. I mean, like I said, I have never given anybody $1,000, for anything. So let alone for it not to even be my own pup, my dog, but I felt that the dog was going to die unless we did this, surgery. And even with like the cost that they had, it's like sometimes shit costs a lot more at a vet than you ever thought. Like, oh, it's only going to be a couple $100 multiplied by 50. And then you're like, holy shit, like $3,000. Like, where am I supposed to get $3,000, But luckily we were at a good point where donos were coming in pretty heavy. So we ended up raising like about half of the money. Otherwise the dog would have died and it was family. So now that's a big thing that I'm proud of the channel, that we were able to do something like that, saving a family member's life. I mean, how many people would actually care enough to be able to put in $2,000 to $4,000 to save an animal? And if you do, then it's family. It's different. It's not just a dog. That's the difference. Top of the 8th, Mountain Castle in the box. 2-2 game, runner at first, 0-2 count. Brash, don't fuck up. Raiders 27, Niners 7. No bang banging for the Niner gang. All right, 0-2. Come on, baby. Come on, Brass. Smoke them. Heater. Got him. You ask and you shall receive. Bang. Let's go. Fucking see a replay of that. He said, you know what? I'm going to throw it right past you, like O-Dog said. Boom. No chance. That's what you got. I almost got into my little inner Vince McMahon. Adam Frazier up next. Former Mariner. We'll even give you your logo. There we go. We'll give you a secondary one too. Okay. See you. 0-1 pitch outside, 1-1 count. I thought the Niners would play better than this, but if that's the case, then what that tells you is that if the Niners are playing this bad with these units, that means that Trey Lance and Sam Darnold are dog shit, that they should probably be on the team. And that's a little part of why the Niners are evaluating this way. See, these are like the little inner things that are deeper than what you see on the surface. So, obviously you need O-line, you need good running backs, wide receivers, defense, and whatnot. But if you're not getting any movement out of the football, out of guys like a Sam Darnold and Trey Lance, and why are you have them on the roster? Improve that shit. So that way it's Brock Purdy and then someone else that's really good, and like a Gardner Minshew, and then maybe another rookie at one point. And then you have competition, but really good competition, instead of, sticking with guys that maybe just aren't it. Oh, picked Raiders off the deflection, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Oh, down to the 1. Baby. Almost a pick 6. Almost. That was sick. Now, Raider fans are jumping. Top of the 8th, 2-2 game. Runner at first, 2 outs, 2-2 pitch from Brash to Frazier. Smoke him. Got him. You ask and you shall receive again, O-Dog. Thank you. Let's go. And you only say smoke them when you really mean it. That's a big, big thing here on NWSF. You say smoke them. That means you're bringing that heat, that 90 to 105, right there down the middle, and you're challenging them, looking them dead in the eye. I'm going to blow this past you. You ain't getting it. And you get those, that's how you win a game. 2 times in a row, too. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Just like the Raiders with that kick. Oh. Well, they took that play away and they had a penalty, and then they scored that time. 33-7. Raiders on the Niners. But if it was in the regular season, it would be flip-flop, more than likely, at least we think. Oh, they will be. They will be, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm just happy that at that time, I was able to help him save the dog, because honestly, if it was now, the dog would be dead. The dog would have died. It's just there wouldn't have been enough money to be able to make it happen. So sometimes things happen, at the right time in your life for a good reason. So you just have to keep your eyes open and be aware and be smart about your money too. Like, you can still donate a fraction and it's still making a huge difference. It's not like if you donate 1,000 or 500 and 500, you're a piece of shit, and 1,000 makes you like a heavenly person. You got to do what's right, but also make sure that you are, having that emergency, because you never know. All right, come on, Mariners. Fucking in the bottom of the 8th, you know what time it is. It's time for Julio Rodriguez. J-U-L Oh, let's go. This is what we need right here, baby. Let's win the fucking game. He looks good with the trident. So that's a top 5 Major League Baseball player one day. That's a Hall of Fame player right there. The most exciting thing since Griffey. We had Griffey, Randy Johnson, Ichiro, Edgar. So I guess the most exciting thing since Ichiro, since that was the most recent one. Trey Lance running around. Man, sack lunch, sack lunch, sack lunch. Wow. 3-0 count to Julio. What the fuck am I watching here? Is that really happening? Unbelievable. Julio takes a walk. What? That'd be wild. Come on, Julio. You look like a pimp. Bottom of the 8th. Knotted up at 2. Julio, 256 average, 19 homers in 2023, 67 ribbies in 2023. 3-1 count. Oh, we need this bad. Come on, baby. Chopped it. Grounder. Damn it. Oh, got him. Do we need a review of that? Maybe we review that. Julio was close to first base. Wow, he's clearly out, but golly. At least Julio ran hard. I can appreciate that. Next up, a guy that can be a hero, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. He can do it on the defensive side. He can do it on the offensive side. Fly, fly away. Let's go, Gino. Raiders 34, Niners 7. Come on, we lost 1-0 last night. We can't lose this game. We are just as good as this team. We're a playoff team. We got to win these type of games to be able to keep up. Come on, Gino, 2 for 3. 234, 16 homers, 73 ribbies. Pop foul, 1-2 count. Come on, Gino, be the hero. Come on, baby. Come on. 1-2 pitch. Stare down. Grounder. First base, 2 away. Next up, big dumper, catch a cow raleigh. Hi, Paisley. Love you. I love you. Dad's almost done. 2 more innings. Dad is almost done. I love you. Come on, Cal. Let's go, baby. Yeah, he's one of my favorites for sure. I wouldn't buy an autograph rookie card of you if I didn't believe in you. And even though he was the one that got the home run to take us to the playoffs, it was what he did prior to that that made me want to have me buy the rookie card, like other than Julio. So, and he starts slow, which is like maddening for a lot of fans. They're like, "Oh, Tom Murphy's better," and he was injured, and then he was just doing shitty. But then when he gets hot, he gets really, really hot, and he's like can be hotter than anyone on the team, even Julio. So how many people can say that? So it's like, yeah, there might be some times when he homers, it's just as exciting as Julio homering, and he usually does it from the left-hand side. So it's kind of cool. We get like a Griffey, hitting a homer, and then like an Alex Rodriguez hitting a homer when he was on our team at that point where, you're getting the left and the right, and you're getting that power. It's nice. It is nice. Some kind of review there for the Raiders. And I don't know what is going on. I'm going to go to the Raiders while they figure it out. All right, end of the eighth, and we're knotted up at 2. They had some kind of technical difficulty there. And Raleigh struck out swinging. That's always tough. It's either boom or bust. All right, we're going to the top of the 9th. All right, baby. All right, leading off on the top of the 9th, 1 for 3 with an RBI and a K. Center fielder Austin Hayes. Batting second, unless they make a change, third baseman Jordan Westberg. And batting third, unless they make a change, catcher James McCann. (34-7) Raiders with 8:40 to go. (27-point lead for the Raiders. All right, top of the 9th. All right, come on, baby. Andres Munoz in the game. We got to end this. That's my boy, Andres Munoz. You don't want to fuck with him. Man, my boy. It's nice. We don't have Seawald anymore. So we got to be able to have an appreciation and extra love for Andres Munoz. Let's go. Jordan Westberg gets a ground rule double on a fly ball to left center field. My God. We can't lose this. 1 out, 0-1 count, runner at second. Offensive substitution pinch runner Jorge Mateo replaces Jordan Westberg. All right, I got too many things. I got so many boxes. So many boxes. All right, hold up. All right, there we go. All right. I just had to rearrange everything on the desktop. All right, it's top of the ninth, 2-2, runner at second, one out. Mariners on the brink of fucking it up and losing. Okay, that's not good. And I also got to adjust this now again. Let me see. Okay. All right. Now I'm good. All right. Top of the ninth. Come on, Munoz. Big swing and a miss. Let's go. I know. Good luck, bro. Got to rock it, man. The shirt, you got the chain, the hat, the fucking do rag, everything. 1-1 pitch. Right on the corner. Give him the fucking strike, you bastard. God damn. Boo. What the fuck? Borderline my ass. 34-7 Raiders. Come on, my guy. All the disengagements. Come on, Andres Munoz. Let's go. I mean, 3 photos. That must mean I really like him. Fucking 3? Hell yeah, man. It's a fun time, because like I said, prior to last year, we only really had 3 good years in like 30 years. Like, imagine only having 3 good seasons out of like 30 years of an existence of a team. That's kind of where it was. So it's nice to be able to have something to talk about. Lost him, motherfuck. But 95 slide, 97 with Griffey being the AL MVP, 2001 with Ichiro and the team that won 100 in a billion games, right? And last year with Cal Raleigh getting us to the playoffs and breaking the 20 plus year drought. So I've had 4 good years in a fandom of what, 36. So 4 good years out of 36 years of watching a team play. Is that good? 4 good years out of 36 years. Is that good? So you already know the passion level is. But the thing is, yeah, we might have not won a World Series, but no one can take away Ichiro, Griffey, Edgar, and Randy Johnson. It's like having those names like that, even though we don't have a World Series win, that's fine. Like, we have some of the best that people admire through and through. Like, who doesn't like Griffey? Like, who doesn't like Randy Johnson or Edgar Martinez or Ichiro? Like, those guys are all class acts. Like, I think they're kind of loved, globally. So it's been rough, but it's nice to be able to think that since we got Julio and Kirby and Cal, moving forward for the next 10 to 15 years, we should be pretty good. Like, we're going to have the best stretch of the Mariners' history now, and we're just in year 2 of it. And think about if we can do this for 10 to 15 years, that could be special. Because if we can be consistently good for 10 to 15 years, we're going to make an ALCS, at least one. And then if we're really lucky, and not if we just get Otani, we might be able to make a World Series in 15 years if things line up. But if they don't, then who knows? But it would be super dope to see them in the World Series. I would go. I would go. 5:50 left. 34-7 Raiders. Come on, Munoz. Come on, Andres. Not getting the calls. I like his hairdo. Yeah, Service is pissed. Is he going to get ejected? All right, so this is to fire up the team. So now it's 2-2. It's the top of the ninth. The game has started to slip away. It looks like we're going to lose this game now. More than likely, I mean, if we're just off momentum, and everything, it looks like more than likely we could lose this game. 80 to 90% chance we're going to lose. But if you can go out swinging like this, you might be able to have a miraculous comeback or save this and win the game. Or you'll get some extra emotion going into the next game, which will be tomorrow against the Royals, which we don't really need. But if we, it's all about emotion and where it's going to go. So, but if it works out perfect, right, we'll somehow get out of this inning unscathed, or we only give up one, and then we might be able to win the game. Fields, oh, got him! Now the ump calls him safe at home. We have to challenge that. I think he was out at home. We have to. I need to see another camera angle. But you could tell, right? So, momentum is starting to shift, right? You feel it. Then the manager gets ejected. There's a couple calls that, made them get to that point. Let me look at this replay again. He looks out, but let me see where the hand is. Oh, he's in. He might have been safe there. That angle looked safe to me. First one looked out. That one looked safe. Oh, this angle's good. Safe. I'll give it to him. That's safe. If you're a Mariner fan and you want to just be cheap, you're like, oh, he was out. But if you're looking at it, if that was flipped, what would we say? So I would give that safe. And the momentum has shifted, and we're going to lose the game 80 to 90%. Now all we can hope for is that we only give up one. We end the inning 3-2. Since Service got ejected, then we feed off that emotion and somehow have a miraculous comeback and either tie it or win it. But we'll see if that ends up happening or not. Yeah, he's one of the fastest runners in baseball. Safe. See? We just lost our challenge, but I mean, you got to get the calls right, even though the umps never do. But it's good drama. It's good karma too, because then it makes it more exciting if we actually come back and tie it, or if we win. Like how big that will be. Momentum. It shifts like a motherfucker. Uncle Mo. Uncle Mo is a bitch. Sometimes he's there on the couch. Sometimes he leaves. Sometimes he gets comfortable, and then you end up dominating for a while. But this is fucked right now because now we got runners on the corners. It's 3-2. Momentum is gone. Everything is Baltimore. Hell, even Cal Ripken, Billy Ripken, all the Ripkins are watching. Man, we are not getting any calls from this ump now. Now everything is like borderline. Nope, you're not getting it. 34-7 Raiders. Nice run. First down, Raiders. Gunnar Henderson in the box. Pitches outside 2-0 count. We're starting to lose the game now. Yeah, Orioles are good. Pitching is everything. But we're still one of the hottest teams in baseball, so it doesn't matter. I think it's cool to root for the Orioles. I mean, I've been rooting for them all year. They're the closest thing to the Blue Jays and the Mariners that are in Major League Baseball now. Underrated, got a lot of talent, but sometimes we just can't put it together. And that's exactly who the Mariners are, the Blue Jays and the Orioles. But the Orioles have put it together this year, and hopefully they can do it many, many years in a row. That'd be cool. Plus, Adley's my boy. He's out here from Pacific Northwest. I mean, sometimes you need that cornerstone piece. We needed Julio and Kirby, and then we had Raleigh, and then Adley Rushman having that piece, superstar, and you build around it, and then now things are coming together. Ground ball, double play, 1, 2. Am I gonna get what I want? A little bit of comeback in my life. Maybe. I mean, to win it is really ballsy, but to just be able to have momentum to tie it and then see where it goes, and we may win or may lose, but just to live for another day, live for another half inning. But of course, if you're the shit, then you win the game, right? You're just like, fuck that. We're down 3-2, boom, 2 runs, fuck you, 4-3, we win, and then that's how it goes. So it's not over yet, but it looks like it's over. But again, every once in a while, 1 out of every 10 games, the Mariners actually will come back and either tie it or possibly win it. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, bottom of the 9th. Let's see what part of the lineup is it. Do we have a chance possibly or no? Let's take a look. All right, here we are. Bottom of the 9th. Time is running out. 1 for 3 with a K. DHing for Seattle. Most strikeouts in the American League. Teoscar Hernandez. Even though you can strike out a lot, and that might prevent you from being on our team next year and beyond, I still like you. You still started slow, didn't get your first hit out of your 17th opportunity. You went 0 for 16, 0 for 17, but you figured it out, right? Defense is pretty good. Strike out too much, but maybe you can be a hero here. Teoscar Hernandez. Boom. Next up, 0 for 3. Ty France used to be an all-star player last year. This year, what the fuck happened? Injuries from last year. Hasn't recovered. That's what the fuck happened. And batting third, 0 for 3 with a K. Right fielder, Dominic Canzone. It's from the Diamondbacks, like Rojas. But Rojas, garbage. Dominic, pretty good. So we'll see if we get a hero still right there. And then if any of those guys get on, then the hero is going to be this guy. My guy, left fielder, replacement for Jared Kelenic, Cade Barlow. I mean, shit. If you got style like this and you're my friend, I mean, come on. Who's got a better shoe than that? Custom, Jordan, Trident, Mariner, Jays? Fuck out of here. I mean, if you fucking got swag to wear this, we're fucking winning. Get the fuck out of here. Let's go. All right. So I'm trying to talk it into existence. So we'll see. Let's see. See if the sports gods want your boy to win today. Come on, baby. I'm even going to do 2 photos for you. I feel it, baby. Let's go. You don't get 1 photo, you get 2. Let's fucking win this shit. Let's go. We don't fuck around here in the Pacific Northwest. We know we're shitty most of the time, but when we end up being pretty good, we fight, so we may not win them all, but at least we're relevant now. People know who we are now. It's not like we're just the automatic win anymore. And that feels good. Come on, baby. Big swing and a miss, 2-1 count. Come on. Come on. Plus, it's when you watch someone that actually has true passion for what they're doing, you can feel it. Sometimes you see people that stream and it's forced. Yeah, they're just trying to make money or trying to get subs or views. But it's always different when it means something to the person and the people that are watching. But yeah, 4 good years out of 36 years of my life, and I'm 41. I probably started watching around 5, 6 years old. So not a lot of fun memories, but the ones that we did have were fucking incredible. Jay Buhner, and Edgar, Tino, Olerud, Randy Johnson, Griffey, Ichiro, Edgar. I mean, golly. I mean, it's like everything that you would want: pitcher, home run hitter, singles hitter, DH. It's like they masterfully just created the best for me. And then they're like, all of them on your team. Here you go. I'm like, you may not win a World Series at this point, but here's like some greatness. Enjoy. And yeah, so that's what helped Mariners fans stay like sane is like the greatness that we had. Eternal greatness. Never take that shit away. Griffey legacy forever. Randy Johnson forever. Edgar forever. Ichiro forever. And then hopefully we can add Julio to that list, but it's way too early. But there's potential there. Come on, Teoscar. Bottom of the ninth, 3-2 game, 3-2 pitch, full count. Popped up. Foul. No, I'm a big O's fan. Come on, baby. Yeah. But in all reality, like you know, in this situation, when you're down, you lose 90% of the time. It's just you can't manufacture pressure 3 hits in a row. I mean, sometimes you can, but and it also depends on what kind of closer that they got out there too. One away. No surprise. Next up, 0 for 3, Ty France. Wake up. Be the hero, my guy. Don't be the guy that goes 0 for 4. Be the guy that goes 1 for 4 and is the hero. Yeah, you fucked up the first 3 times. 0 for 3. Make up for it. That's how you bat 250. Come on, baby. 0 for 3, fly out in the 6th. So at least on the last at bat, there was at least some kind of contact. You don't want it just to be strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. That's a bad sign. You know, but if you get at least contact on at least one of the 3, then you know there's a slight chance. Not a good one, but a slight. Pitches outside. Also, it'll see, discipline. You'll be able to see which guys are going to actually wait on the count and work the count, or guys that are in a hurry, like Julio's been all year. Hurry, hurry, hurry. First swing at the first 2 pitch, no matter if it's inside, outside, upside down. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just swinging. France popped up. Wow. Home run robbing. Oh my, that was like a fucking Julio robbing a home run. You got to be kidding me. Was that Cedric Mullins just robbed Ty France homer and he went up for it? Like he went up. Like when guys get got and they get beat up. This is like all the way to the wall, Griffey, and then reached over. It went over the wall. It went over and he brought it back. Well, what can you do? That was and that's momentum, but then also just a physical freak. Unbelievable. What a fucking play. Jesus. Cedric. I see you. Golly. Yeah. Now the chance of actually. Oh, back, gone. Hey, 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 hey. Pressure situation. You get someone new in the trade. Dominic, Canzone, Cade, Marlowe. What is happening is you're starting to see the greatness come up with the next man up mentality, the Seattle Mariners. Fucking money. Let's go. 3-3 tied up. Boom, baby. Yeah, we haven't had anyone show any love, but hey, 2 hours and 36 minutes in. Baby, $20 holla. Someone loves your boy. Hey, no one wants oh boy to eat fingernail sandwiches watching the Mariners, right? Let's go, baby. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Stacks on stacks, racks on racks. Cactus Jack. Bang, bang, $20 holla. Get the fuck out of here. And that's what I'm talking about, baby. You got to tuck shit into existence, and then you make the comeback. And that's why Scott Service got ejected, being an idiot, because it can rally the squad and someone can come up big. We almost had a homer here, and then fate says you can take one away, but not another. And we might even get another right here. And that's Seattle Mariner baseball for you. Oh, baby. Unbelievable. Is that what's going on? Wow. Wow. What do you want to see for photos, man? What a comeback. I appreciate you, brother. Seriously, that was crazy. And that's why being a Mariner fan at this point moving forward is really exciting because, like I said, we've already gone through hell. It's like going through bad girlfriends or bad marriages, right? And then you finally find like a match where you feel like you can, like, everything's going to work out, right? And it just feels like that's kind of the vibe. So, offensive substitution, pinch hitter Sam Haggerty replaces Cade Marlowe. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Haggerty for Marlowe? Haggerty for Marlowe. The Ham Swaggerty, but with the inexperience right now. Oh, he better be the hero right now. He better be the Ham Swaggerty that I know, because to take out Marlowe, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, he's got the swag with the headband gang, so we'd be friends there. We both like the headband, so we'd be bringing that type of style and that freshness, Let's go, Ham Swaggerty. I guess fuck it, right? Come on, baby. 0-2. 2 outs. Haggerty. It's 2 outs. In play. Sam Haggerty grounds out. Third baseman Gunnar Henderson to first baseman Ryan Mountcastle. End of the ninth inning. We don't win the game, but we fucking tie it like O-Dog said. Well, that's a good sign. That's the ump is terrible. We had to fight off the ump, ruining it for us. But sometimes you can have a bad situation in life, like you get two guys on, they didn't deserve to be on, right? You feel ripped off, right? And then you get ejected, and then you feel that, okay, are the players going to rally for me, and can I get them like the emotion up? So like if you're at a 7, you're at a 9 now, and maybe a little bit more focused, and then you find a way to almost go back to back home runs. You think that's a coincidence? No, it's not. So, it can either work for you if they actually like you and you can feed off that emotion, if they feel that you're real, or if you're fake and they don't like you, then it doesn't matter. They're thinking about dinner and moving on, who they're going to hang out with, and then the game is pretty much over. But when emotion works in your favor, sometimes you can ride that Uncle Mo and that Uncle Momentum and not only tie it, but sometimes when you're really, really lucky, you win it right there. But we have a chance to live another day, live another half inning, like I said. So there still is a chance that we win the game. And also the reason that we tied it, right? The number one reason that we tied it, right? Out of all, all the different things, right? It's one thing. It's one thing. It's this right here. Never mess with the Orioles. Baltimore, baby. F around and find out. That was when they were up 3-2, right? Karma, you don't come up in here and be, that's the first, you don't even say hello to me. You're just a hater just coming in. That's the first thing that you say. All right. All right. You still might win the game, but we're going to fight you for it. Right. We're squaring up. $20 holla. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go. Santander. Gunnar Henderson starts the inning at second base. Ooh. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Top of the 10th, $20 holla. Yeah, but sometimes, when people are gonna, it's the sports gods love your boy, so people can talk shit or whatever, but I mean, I don't know how many people would predict getting a Julio and Aaron Judge ball at a Mariner game and then actually to say it and then believe it and then made it happen. I don't know. You tell me. Let's go, baby. In play with the sweeper. Top of the 10th. Come on. Come on. And if they send 10 that grounds out, second baseman, we'll take Caballero to tie France. Henderson to third, one out. Oh, this is terrible. Like we're already going to get down 4-3, it looks like. Four-seam fastball called a strike on Mullins, who robbed the home run to tie France. Come on, baby. Pitches outside, four-seam fastball, 1-1 count. Come on, come on. Come on. Santander. Oh, pitches outside. 2-1 count. And I don't, like I said, Thornton. Like, it would be really nice if we had, Seawald. Like, this isn't a situation where you'd want Seawald. You're like, oh, fuck, we traded him away. But on the flip side, the guy that we got in return just got the homer to tie it. So I would say that's a big deal. Four-seam fastball, fouled off. 2-2 count, baby. Yeah, that was an incredible catch. And it's also good with karma that played at home, just admitting that it was safe, not arguing it, not fighting it. Because anytime I feel that you try to cheat, like sports, the sports gods are listening and they're just going to fuck you over. So if you think you're going to do this, they'll be like, fuck you, we're going to do the opposite. So it was close. We've had some close plays and some bad calls, but, obviously Service getting ejected, it fired him up. And we didn't win, but we tied and we lived for another half inning. And that's what it's about sometimes. When you're a good team, that's what you do. We don't feel this team's better than us. You know what I mean? We feel we can hang with everyone in the American League, and that's the truth. We're the best team since July. So why wouldn't we think that? Oh, that's a ball, curveball, inside 3-2 count, runner at third. We just got to find a way not to give up anything or just one. It's either one or nothing. If it ends up being more than one, the game's over. But if we can do one or nothing, then we'll see. Come on, baby. Mullins in the box. Thornton on the mound. In play. Oh, baby. Oh, my God. He homered. Cedric Mullins homers on a fly ball to right field. Gunnar Henderson scores. You got to be shitting me, but that's what happens when you rob a home run, right? When you rob a home run, what happens? You hit a home run. You've got to be fucking shitting me. And I'm about to see it here on the screen in just a moment. Fuck. 5-3. Wait, this one's over. You make a home run saving play, and then you just fucking crank. Like, who the fuck is Thornton? Why is he in the game? We need Seawald still, or Munoz at the end. And this one hurts because we feel we could have won this, But that's momentum, a little back and forth, a little shit talking, a little back and forth, But at the very end, pitching rules all. And if you can't keep it moving, then you get obliterated by someone that has all the momentum in the world, someone that had a game-saving home run save. And then the next guy hit a one, but obviously hitting back-to-back might have been too much, making up two. And when you can ride that momentum of that feeling of being the guy that might have made the best play in 2023 as like home run saving, like he stole one, and then he goes out and he hits one. That's tough. That's tough. He went yard. Wow. Yeah. That's why you don't have Thornton in the game. Dylan Moore, Ty France, 2 away, but the damage is done. The damage is done. Like, A, why do we have this guy in the game? And B, if you're going to throw to anyone, anybody but Cedric Mullins after making a game-saving home run save. It's like the analytics, the deep dive, like the chances of a guy that made just one of a lifetime type of plays when he goes up to bat next. Do you think he gets a hit? Maybe a home run? Kind of possible. right? But a lot of these guys are like, fuck it, throw to him. We'll see what happens. He ain't shit. Right? And then you just get got right there, and we did. We don't deserve to win the game now. Rough. Rough. Like it's going to take a miracle now to come back. Not impossible, but man, once it goes above 2 runs, it's like you're really pushing it. 1 run or keeping it nothing, cool. 2 runs or more, like you're really asking for that best effort of the night right now, late at the game, at the very end. But this guy's ass, and he should no longer be on the team. See you later, Thornton. See ya. See you later. You're not worthy of this right here. You lost it for us with that dumbass pitch. Like that's the problem when you give up a guy to hit a home run, then you give up a guy that gives up home runs at the end. And it's like this is Seawald country, and he's no longer here. And the ump is terrible too. I agree. Thornton is not it. He's garbage. Garbage. Like I would rather have Matt Brash go there and fail than him. So at least I'm like Matt Brash is good, but maybe he can't pitch in the ninth, but at least he tried, and it's going to be shaky at times, but at least I have confidence more in Brash here, or Andres Munoz than, and if you're going to pitch in the 8th, don't be a pussy, pitch in the 9th, right? Give me back to back. We just traded Seawald away. Now you got to pitch 2 innings, Munoz. We lost. Now another base hit. Momentum. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Over. I'll still get you some cool photos, though. Now, if we really do come back, though, after it being over, then it's like more miraculous. And then we'll feed off that. And then we'll sweep the Royals, like easily. These are the type of wins that if you come back from there, you'll ride the momentum the rest of the season if you come back and win this game. Because we got the Royals next, and we beat the shit out of them, right? So it's like, can you come back in the like difficult situation that you might be in the playoffs if you play someone, or are you going to fold? Can you come up with that miracle? Look at this, or at least tie it and then force it to go to another. Get 2 and make it 5-5, not win it, but just tie it. We'll see. But not looking good. But in most situations, 90%, the game is going to end 5-3 unless they end up stacking on some more. I used to know a guy named Connor. Anyone remember him? Top of the 10th, 5-3 Orioles. Runner at second, 2 outs, 0-2 count. Austin Hayes, 1 for 4. Thornton, garbage pitcher, on the mound. Check swing, got him. But you already gave up the homer. Tough. We might be done at this point. Oh, I don't know about this. We will see. This doesn't look. There's a chance. There's a chance. Maybe not a good chance, but there's a chance. Last chance for the Mariners in the bottom of the 10th inning. 0 for 3 with a K. Shortstop Dylan Moore. Ride the train. Choo-choo. Let's go, fucker. And they made a change. And let's see what the change is. Oh, batting second this inning, second baseman Jose Caballero. Touchdown, Mariners. That's what that fucking up is saying. Let's get it. Maybe you can do some magic. And batting third, the superstar. You know who he is. Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. Give me fucking one of these. Let's go. Trident that shit. Let's go. Okay. Balling. You got the most out of anybody. Make it happen, brother. Make it happen. So there's a chance here with this lineup. Not maybe the best opportunity, but at least Julio's not leading off. So that's good. All right, 2-0 count on Dylan Moore. Come on, baby. We got to find a way. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Fuck. Four-seam fastball. Pitches inside. 3-0 count. Ooh, shit. Like, just if we can find a way just to tie the game and extend it. I don't even need to be greedy to win the game. Just like, let us tie it and then just see what happens from there. Just find a way to just 5-4, 5-5, whatever. That's if it stops there. And then we got a mound visit. Oh, shit. Dylan Moore. Come on, Dylan. All right. At this point, it's 2-0. They had to line it back up. Yeah, we can play with anyone. And if we would have gotten our magic number 5 runs or 7 to 10 hits, we would have won yesterday. But if no one's hitting and it's just a pitching masterpiece on both ends, it just happens, right? I think both teams ended with like 4 hits and the Mariners had an error or 2. So sometimes you're going to lose those games. We're not very good in 1-run games. It's not like last year, but we were very, very hot. The hottest team since July 1. So I still think we're one of the best teams in baseball. And it's now you got the Rangers and the Astros. We're not afraid. Rays and Orioles. We're not afraid. Blue Jays are the closest thing to us. We're not afraid. So it's not like we don't think we're going to necessarily win the World Series or even get there, or maybe we don't even make the playoffs. But if we do get there, we will be dangerous. We will be a sleeper team. So especially with our pitching, that's the X factor. Finds the strike zone right there, 3-1 count. Come on, baby. Pace is like, where's my dad? He's been working all day. Yeah, it's true. And I was going to do some reaction videos after, but doing 7 hours straight, I might need a little break. But I do want to do, what was it? The Jaguars and Cowboys. I want to do that one because I didn't watch any of that. I want to do Ravens and Eagles from yesterday, Raiders and Niners, and obviously Chiefs Saints. Those are the 4 that I want to do. That will be done either tonight or tomorrow. 3-2 pitch. Swung out, blow it past him, got him. Fuck. Dylan Moore, see you later. Next up, Jose Caballero. Can Jose beat the hero? I don't think so. Oh, it's Mike Ford. Ooh, Mike Ford. We got a little bit of Mike Ford. Yeah, good decision here. Wild pitch. Woo! The runner goes from second base to third base, baby. The City Connects look fire. Fire. Your boy's got to act quick. You got to be on it. Oh, yeah. Griffey never leading off. Well, Griffey was, the pure hitter, though. Purest swing of all time. Effortless. Great defender. It's the modern day Mickey Mantle or Willie Mays. All right, bottom of the 10th, 5-3. This pitcher is getting a little wild. Can we get a cheapie? Ford pops it up. That's an easy routine play. Fuck my life. 2 away. Well, this one looks like it's over, but you never know. But I would say kind of over. Kind of over. Final out. And it's up to Julio, and Julio usually does not come up big in these situations. This is not usually his time to shine, at least not yet in this part of the career. But I could use one of these, though. Come on, baby. 1-1 count. Runner at third. 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 10th. Come on, Julio. 1 for 4. Ball inside with a cutter. 2-1 count. Come on, Julio. Like, even if Julio doesn't swing, just get on fucking first somehow. Like, don't end it with a strikeout, please. Come on, Julio. Like, if you're going to be the Hall of Fame player for the Mariners, these are the type of games that you need to step up and win for us, or come up with a good game-tying hit. You know, you can't just be the guy that strikes out or pops out or grounds out all the time. Julio. And that's the it. Julio grounds out to shortstop, Jorge Mateo to first, and that's the end of the game. Fuck. Well, game over. Final score, Baltimore 5, Seattle Mariners 3. Jacob says service at brain dead. He tried to get that emotion, though. And I'm going to get to see him end the game here with the actual footage. But this is this is your favorite. Look at that face. You don't. What do you mean you don't trust that face, Jacob? You don't trust this? God damn it! Well, game over. You don't trust this face? How about this one? Fuck. Well, it happens, man. You don't win them all. Yeah. Well, final score in the 10th, Orioles 5, Mariners 3, but we fought them hard both times. Won the first game, lost the second and third game, but I still feel if we find them again in the playoffs, we'll bring it. You know, we're not that far behind them. You know, they're a great team this year. We're just the Mariners and the Blue Jays. Sometimes we don't bring everything to the table all at once, but we'll be there. So I appreciate everyone that came through. Hey, bro, do you want some photos before I go? Or what are you thinking? I mean, I don't want to leave. Like I said, I was going to dip out of the stream, but if I can throw up at least a couple photos for you, let me at least throw up some Edgars or some Randy Johnsons or something, you know, for your dono. Donos were a little light today, so I feel happy that you came in and helped us not get a goose egg. You know, your boy's grinding. This is my full time job. No one likes to work for free, so it's always good to get that love and appreciation. Appreciate you very much, my brother. Wish we could have got that dub though. But if you got a couple names that you want me to throw up, just holler, and then I'll throw those up before we dip. Just because I've been streaming, I was going to do some reaction videos and spend some time with my dog. So, all right, Canzone, we can do that. We can do that. The problem is he doesn't really have a lot of Mariner stuff, but I can find some maybe vintage, like AAA or high school stuff if I'm lucky. It just depends, but they don't have very many good Mariner photos of him just yet. But I'll give you something that most people haven't seen. You know, it's not like people just randomly like, let me look at this picture or this. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. This is some vintage. Vintage. So what is it? Sod Poodle? What do we got going on there? Called up to AAA Reno Aces. The Amarillo Sod Poodles. That's a real thing. But hopefully we'll have a little bit more. I know. I had to at least give you that one. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, I'm looking through here. There's just not a lot. I don't know why, but there's just for whatever reason, he just doesn't have a lot. But I like finding the unusual. But I'll try to see if I can find. And he's a rookie too, so it's not like he's got a lot of stuff. Like he just came up, so that's kind of cool that we got him. It's like we got him almost like in the draft, and he's just like a rookie, and we don't have any expectations. So normally to get a rookie that like people are pissed that is leaving, that's a good sign. So we gave up Seawald, but we got a guy that they really liked, that they wanted to keep there. They did not want him to go. So it's like you got the closer, but we acquired this. So and he's going to come up big for us, like Cade Marlowe will from time to time. So. Fucking sod poodles, dude. What you know about that? So I appreciate you very, very much. At least I was able to get you something. And then, yeah, is there anything else you want to see before I go? Let me know. I don't mind. Like I said, I've already been streaming this long. Like it's not going to kill me to stay on for a couple more minutes and throw up some food photos or whatever you want if you want something. I appreciate you. Like I said, sometimes donos are heavy. We got some good donos on the first stream, and it's good that we didn't get a goose egg at least on the second one. So especially when I'm grinding, it's Mariners, right? But if you got anything else in mind, let me know. Yeah, but yeah, the Orioles, they're a fucking good team. What can you do? You know what I'm saying? They're good. It's going to be tough sometimes, and sometimes you get outplayed. Saul Goodman, my guy. Better call Saul. What you know about that? Breaking Bad. In life, do things. Better call Saul. Take it easy. Stay cool, hydrate. Gonna be hot. I will. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. Thank you to everyone that donated, commented, right, shared, helped us out. We appreciate it on this side or the Twitter side. You are the best. Better call Saul. And we grinded, right? We started the day off, right? And we went here, right? We did this. So we did the Chiefs and the Saints, and then no breaks, and then we went right in here. It would have been nicer if we ended up having a Mariner win, but we'll do the Royals game tomorrow, and I'm going to do some reaction videos either later tonight or tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll bust out 3 or 4 of them. I just kind of maybe want to rest my voice, and we'll see how I feel and whatnot. But I'll try to get some of those out. But appreciate everyone. Reaction videos, they'll be on the way, so you guys can check those out too. And I thank you, and I love you. And I got one question for you. Well, talk sports like us, your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Gang.